All right. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another stream. Hope all of you guys are doing great. I know I am doing fantastic. So I'm excited to bring you guys a lot of gaming news today. I want to make sure, okay, nothing's muted. I thought something was muted for a second. All right. I want to make sure I bring you guys some great gaming news today. Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. We've got Xbox partner preview, PlayStation 5 games, big PlayStation rumored, or more like unofficial, explosion in Europe when it comes to sales. Good stuff there. Ghost of Yote doing big things in Europe. In addition to, we've got some updates with the US as well. Switch 2 doing great there, and also in Japan. So overall, it's actually pretty good. A lot of stuff to talk about. Gaben's Super Yacht. No, I'm joking. We're not talking about Gaben's Super Yacht today. I promise. No extended talks about Gaben's Super Yacht, because I want to be invited on his Super Yacht one of these days. I hope one of these days I can actually go on there and play Steam games with him and get and just enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna lay off the Gaben talk when it comes to Steam sales. But let's get into the shout outs and let's talk about some of the other stuff. We're gonna get into shout outs. We're gonna get into the beginning news with the Switch 2 stuff, Xbox partner preview, and then we've got some gameplay. However much time we have left over, we will have some actual live gameplay, and it's so much better, guys. I tested everything. It's just so much better having a Switch 2 just here. I mean, I hated that I actually had to go out there and spend for it, but having a Switch 2 just plugged in, ready to go, it makes it to where the settings don't get all jacked up. That's why a lot of my capture footage before was washed out, because I tune it from my OLED TV with my dock over here, and then I bring it over here, try to capture footage, and I can't get it to work properly with my capture card. It just creates so many issues. So I got one dedicated here, so it should be easier and better and more clean and better footage. It just easier for me to do more stuff when it comes to gameplay on the channel. So I'm trying to get everything ready as well, you know, trying to get everything ready, trying to get everything set so we can actually have more gameplay sessions. Probably, like, of course, 2026, I think, once my boy gets a bit older. 2026 and 2027, I think I'll do a lot more gameplay stuff as he gets a bit older and he's a bit more, you know, independent, daycare, stuff like that. So let's get into the shout outs. Like I said, let's start off my man Dior. He's always here first, so shout out to my man Dior. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness, Justin, you don't. There's no way.
Yo, what's up? I have 12 hours into Air Riders and I was pretty close with my Metacritic prediction. I thought it would be 77 max 82.
Yeah, I think I said it was going to be mid to high 70s. I thought I was thinking it was going to be right around like a 77, 78. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. I mean, don't quote me on that. But I was thinking it's going to be mid to high 80s, or sorry, mid to high 70s. And I thought I even said 78, but, you know, I wasn't sure. I don't remember exactly, but I thought it was going to be mid to high 70s. So yeah, right around what I expected as well. 8 out of 10s for the most part. One crazy, you know, low score that drags the whole average down by a couple points. So that's pretty much what you should expect with anything that's not like Mario or Zelda. For the most part, it's going to be like 8 out of 10s. And then like a couple crazy scores that'll drag it into the high 70s or drag it into the low 80s, you know? So yeah, good stuff. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $3 dono. You are the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Like I said, we are going to be playing the road trip mode today. I will do some other streams. I think during my marathon stream we will have multiplayer, but for today I'm going to get antiquated with the controls and do the road trip mode. So I appreciate the 3. Let's see if we can get the full extension for the hour, guys. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. Big love to Justin as well. Thank you for the big $3. Anybody does 3 or more, you can type or pass up Justin on the board. And I'm sorry, Party Man mentioned this. Shout out to the Party Man. The ats are back for some reason. It's the ats. The ats are back. I don't know why this happens on my channel, but like every few months, like they'll take it away, then they'll come back. They'll take it away, then they'll come back. I don't know what's going on. David V, what's up, David V? Wave Symphony, what is up, man? General Zamora is here as well. Roger is here. What's up, Roger? Go home, Roger. King Tree Freak, what's up, man? Roadhouse, what is good? Says, wondering PlayStation YouTube, we're dropping a bunch of random trailers. Yeah, because there was an Xbox preview event, so there was games that were coming to obviously Switch 2, PlayStation, and Xbox. About half of those games or so, probably more than half, probably aren't coming to Switch 2, but pretty much all those games were coming to PlayStation 5, so they're just dropping trailers as well. Let's see here. What's up, Foxhound Ride? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Warfare? Welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate you. Comparison to Mario Kart, let's see your places. The comparison to Mario Kart is so stupid. I know there was a lot of people that were comparing it to Mario Kart, but it was so funny because it's like Mario Kart's rated like multiple points higher, so that's like the funniest thing. It's like, oh yeah, this is way Mario Kart's way worse, and then it's like Mario Kart's like, what is it, like 5-6 points 6 points higher. I think it's like set 8 points higher. I think Mario Kart's at 85 or 86, so it's like, yeah, like 6 points higher, so it's just funny. Let's see here. What's up? TIMZ says, I haven't been around for ages, so blessings. JLJ, hope you're well. Everything's going good, man. Thanks for coming back out to the stream. I appreciate you. What's up, Warfare? You said that your first message you dropped. Hey, it's all good, man. Welcome. What's up, Magnum? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Brand Smith? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs to Brand Smith. Jeffrey said, Jeffrey Tucker says, I went bald today because I was hating my receding hairline, hitting the bars this weekend. Did you go like completely skin bald? You should just, I mean, if you're having a receding hairline, you don't got to go completely bald. All you got to just do like a low buzz. It don't got to be completely bald because of just a receding hairline. Nah, receding hairline don't mean you, I mean, like my hairline receding too at times. I got to go get a edge up, but like that don't mean you cut the whole thing off. You can just cut it low. Just cut it real low and that's good, man. You ain't got a bald. I hope you're not like stone cold bald, Jeffrey. Like, you ain't got to do all that. Let's see here. No, the handle is gonna be the norm. It happens on Prime Chat as well. No, the handle's, dude, it happens and then it goes away. It happens, then it goes away. So yeah. Yeah, the name, like I said, it's the @ stuff. It's on there. Let's see here. So Air Riders, I don't know what to make of the game. I don't know or care what the reviews say. I know what I know is that I'm having fun. Doubt Game Watch or Doubt Game Reveals anymore. Is it okay? I'm not sure what that. Doubt Watch Gain Reveals. I think there's a typo there, but I don't know exactly what you're trying to say. It's coming GameCube anyway. I'm not sure what that means, but shout outs. I'm glad that you're enjoying.
There's a setting in the controls for where you have to hold the button to go, and when you let go, it starts the boost charge for people who are used to other racing games.
Okay, so there's a setting in the controls where you have to hold the button to go, and then you let go to start the boost charge. Oh, so you could actually make it to where you can control it. That you know what? I might do that. I might tinker around with actually having that, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Shout outs to Switch After Dark. Shout outs to Justin. Thank you guys for the donos as well coming through. You guys coming through big in the early. Let's go. 15-minute extension already unlocked. Overclock. Let's go.
Overclock Buster!
Overclock Busters activated, and also big love to Switch After Dark with the big $10 dono. I mean, I know you weren't really too big on the first Air Ride game, but it seems like this one you're having fun with, it seems. So that's good. I mean, it's a good game. Like, it's a solid game. I think like the reviews, it's an 8 out of 10 game. There was one review that was a 4 out of 10, which dropped the Metacritic by 2 points, you know? Like one review pretty much dropped it. It's pretty much an 8 out of 10 game. You know, that's pretty much what the Metacritic was saying. And then there was one crazy review that just says that like this game shouldn't be allowed to exist. It really is. I read the review. It's actually kind of crazy. So yeah, there's also those people that I mean it run like, to me, like a 4 out of 10 is a game that doesn't function properly when you play it, you know? Like I don't like Death Stranding at all, but I wouldn't give it a 4 out of 10, you know? Like it still plays. Like to me, a 4 out of 10 is a game that has severe flaws, technical, you know, glitches, bugs, things like that. A 4 out of 10 game just isn't a game that you don't like. Now, everybody has a different review scale, but I just don't think, oh, I don't like a game, that means it's a 2 out of 10. It's like, nah, it's like, listen, here's what the game does. It does this well, does this, has content, blah, 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 whatever the case is. I might not like it, but that doesn't mean it's a disaster, you know? It's just, I don't like the game, you know? So to me, it's not like a 4 out of 10. I only give games that are like glitchy, broken, problems, you get like, and aren't fun on top of all that, then yeah, that's a 4 out of 10. But like, if a game is actually like, plays perfectly fine, there's not any frame rate issues, it has a bunch of modes and content and stuff to do, that doesn't mean, just because I don't like it, that doesn't mean it's like the worst game ever. It's like a 4 out of 10. So that's just my opinion, you know, like, but then again, everybody has their own opinion too. Switch After Dark, thank you for the big $10 dono, man. You're now the Hokage Anybody does 10 or more, you can beat up my man Switch After Dark. Get us to 67 on the platinum board too. Let's go. Nah, you all good, MUFC. Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? What's up, Flydius? Welcome. I think I saw Juice Man Vaughn here as well. What's up, Juice Man Vaughn? What's up, Superpower Man? Welcome, guys. Let's see here. No, the what the F game has not been announced anywhere else, Aries. If it's been announced, people would have already known. We would have already been able to connect the dots. It's not been announced yet. The reviews were like, take that, Mario Kart World. We're funny. LOL. I'd like to see them say that when Mario Kart World gets DLC and come back. They'll probably still say it, Party Man. So I don't think there's anything that's going to tell them to not, that's going to get them to not say that. I don't think Mario Kart World can turn into the greatest game ever, and they'll probably still say, I stand on what I say. So yeah. I don't think it's going to change anything, even if it does. Let's see, I was playing original Prime Trilogy 2 weeks. All right, shout outs. Let's go. Let's go. Big love, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the $1 dono as well. Shout outs to the casual noob gamer with the $1. And he says, hey, OJ, I'm officially home and I have a long way to go. Thank you for streaming tonight. I missed these streams. Need to just unwind with you in the village. I am already having problems, but I am going to breathe and calm down. Yeah, just breathe and calm down, man. And just make sure, I don't know what they told you in terms of like your doctors and all that, man, but just do what your doctors say. Watch the diet too. Watch what you eat, my man. You know, nothing crazy. You know, now that you're out of the hospital and all that, so nothing crazy. Just try to relax, breathe, and you know, take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Take it easy, and of course, make sure the diet's good. Whatever they tell you to eat that. Don't do anything too wild. Yeah. Never played the first one. Never had a GameCube. Oh, okay. You never played the first one. Got you. Okay, maybe you would have liked the first one. Let's see here. Mario Kart will forever catch strays because of price. Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be one of those forever things. It doesn't matter, you know, what they do, no matter how good it is or whatever the case is. People are just gonna say it's not good or it's terrible or this is better because of price. But they're gonna be double standard too, right? So it's like, you know, it's like Sonic Racing Crossworlds is going to be like, you know, that game can cost upwards of $100 with the DLC. It's like, oh, well, that's okay. Well, it wasn't 80 from the beginning, right? Like they can upcharge you and overcharge you a nickel and dime and all the, and it's okay because they feel like, oh, well, they didn't do it from the beginning. So people always have their own opinions, and they're gonna continue doing that. It's like a principle thing. It's not even about the game itself, you know. Yo, shout outs to Clabby. 94 with the $20 dono becoming the new Hokage in Stream Ninja. Thank you for the $20, $19.99 to be exact. And he says, yo, DK music, please. Also, you picking up anything gaming related for Black Friday? Yeah, I already picked up Red Dead Redemption. I'll probably pick up a couple other cheap games just to add to the Switch 1 collection or my PS4 collection. Or if there's PS5 games, like if I can get a bunch of them for like, you know, 15, 20 bucks, stuff like that. I'll probably add a few games, sprinkle them in here or there, but really I'm just buying them just because I see them like super cheap, not because I'm gonna play a ton of them. Shout outs to Beat Queen, she's here as well too. What's up, Beat Queen? Like, for example, I purchased this game. It was like $8 or $9 the other day. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get around to playing it. I did play the demo back in the day, but it's a Stranger in Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. So it's like a Souls Final Fantasy game, but like with a party. Like, it's not just like one person. You actually have like a whole party of characters, and I think it's actually canon too, within the Final Fantasy universe. It might be like the original, like first ever Final Fantasy game, but I need to go look at the lore. But it might be something like that. But anyway, yeah, I'll pick up, if it's cheap, like $9 here and there. I'll pick up a few games. But I mean, I've already spent a lot on games this year. So, you know, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. No, there will be no patch for Tomb Raider to bring it up to PS4, PS5 quality. They didn't use the PS3 version either. They ported over the Xbox 360 version to the Nintendo Switch 1, and then they ported the Nintendo Switch 1 version to the Nintendo Switch 2. The Switch 1 is stronger than the PlayStation 3, actually by a good amount. It has more memory bandwidth, has more RAM, has more everything. So it's not because they use the PS3 version so it would run on Switch 1. It would run on Switch 1 regardless. The PS4 version, they could have downported that to the Switch 1 if they wanted to do that, but it was just much easier for them to just port the game to the Switch 1, then port that game from the Switch 1 on the ARM architecture to the Switch 2 to make it run at 4K 60 because it runs at 4K 60. Whereas on the PS4, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition runs, it's very uneven on the frame rate. Like, it's very uneven on the graphics and the frame rate. I think the resolution is 900p. Definitely the graphics are better, but it doesn't run at 4K 60. And it doesn't hold a 60 FPS on PS4. So I think they just did it because they wanted to put the game on Switch 1, and then they just ported that's already in ARM architecture on the Switch 2. So they're not going to port over the PS4 version or anything like that. If you want to play the PS4 version, just go play the PS4 version, you know. Let's see here. Dankbeam says, don't you like how the TGAs aren't aware of that the nominees before they reveal it to the public? What does it mean to be debut indie or straight independent? A lot of the TGAs, they don't vet things too much. I mean, they do a little bit of it, but it's a panel of people, and sometimes they don't have, like, they don't research everything to the max. So yeah, that site gave Kirby a 40, gave Hyrule Warriors the same score. Yeah, like, I'm not sure why Nintendo even gives them review copies, because, like, their reviews are very, like, they're very super, like, unprofessional. Like, to the point to where you think that it's not like a reviewer that gets the game beforehand and tries to review it for, like, Metacritic. They're, like, crazy unprofessional with their reviews. They say the same thing with Hyrule Warriors. They're like, I don't know why this game's even being made, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, what is this site getting reviews for, man? Like, they're just angry about everything. Like, I get if you don't like the game, you don't like the game. That's fine. But, like, they're acting like wild for no reason, you know?
I like everything about Air Riders a lot, but there are some things I kinda hope would be added. City Trial needs a setting to just disable the legendary machines. They are too off, and if you play with CPUs, they automatically know where they are.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be, that's the hardcore Air Riders right there. Big love to Casual Noob with another $1 as well. Shoutouts to Clabby. I'm gonna put you up on the board right now, and then also shoutouts to Justin with the 3. Need some updates. Maybe Sakurai put out some updates for that. Casual with the Dog says, if Sonic Racing Crossroads beats out Mario Kart World, but the sales of Sonic couldn't rub 2 nickels together, in Switch sales, I'd expect another Bear and Jump Force Game Award soundbite for the Sonic Crossworlds, and I got my popcorn for that. I'm pretty sure Sonic will probably beat it out for best racing / sports game, just because I think the journalists want to make a statement with that when it comes to, like, to the pricing of games and stuff like that. So I think it's really going to be, you know, it probably will. So like I said, just because they want to make a statement. And I think also there's also a little bit of, like, you know, we don't like Switch 2 type situation that's going on as well with a lot of the journos. So there's also that. A lot of them don't even have a Switch 2. A lot of the journalists don't even have it. They didn't even buy, like, Donkey Kong and all. A lot of them didn't. They were just given review units or had one at the office or whatever the case is, and they got Donkey Kong from Nintendo. But a lot of them don't even have it, because I follow a lot of these guys, and they don't even have the system. They didn't buy it. They expected it to flop. You know, that's why you saw so many articles and videos, because they're like, oh, I ain't gonna buy it. So yeah, I think that's what happened there, you know. Shout outs to Justin, thank you for the 3, man. Shout outs to Casual Noob, thank you for the $1 though. Appreciate that, guys. 41 on the board. We've already got a 2 times overclock, 30 minutes extension combo breaks. We out here. Let's see if we can. We're 4 combos away from a 45-minute extension. Let's go.
Overclock Buster!
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Let's see here. You have this weird cult of people that dislike Nintendo. They personally attack them in some way. The grifters have become successful at exploiting people's hatred. Yeah, I mean, and that's fine too. I mean, like, one thing that I realize is that anytime that you're successful at something, or anytime that there's success with something, there's going to be people that automatically don't like that. You know, it's with me too, like with the content creator or with anything. No matter how much success or whatever you have, there's going to be people that are just, like, angry for one reason or another. Now, there are some legitimate things, though, with Switch 2 that I understand, but some of it's just, like I said, a bit wild. You know, like I said, you had people beforehand that were just committed to misinformation. Like, they didn't care if it ended up being false. They were just going to report it because it was going to get them views, you know, so there was always that. And that was from the journalist side of view, and that was also from the YouTuber side of view. And I think that the problem is that before, in the past, you used to be able to rely on YouTubers to get you pretty good information, but, like, in today's day, you cannot rely upon YouTubers to be completely truthful when it comes down to it. And if they are wrong, you cannot rely on them to admit that they were wrong, you know. So there's also that down in today's day. So you have to combat with that. Before, you used to just have to worry about the journalists, you know, doing clickbait and doing weird stuff and doing like awkward stuff. But now you have to actually combat like content creators doing that too. Like when it comes to not telling like half truths and stuff like that. So yeah, it is what it is though. People also try to brag that Sonic beat Mario in something. Sonic Crossroads best racing. I mean, yeah, I mean, people are gonna brag. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that like the problem is that like people didn't go out there and reciprocate that with the actual game itself. Like the fact that, you know, it launched on PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series, PS5, Nintendo Switch One, and PC, and sold like 1 million in a month. I mean, that right there. And then we got the sales numbers for Mario Kart World. Not that sales numbers equals that it's a better game. I'm not trying to say that. It's just that there was just so much talking from them. And I think, once again, I think that it actually got people to just say, I don't feel like buying the game, you know? I think it did get some people, not everybody. But I also think that it is, like, for Xbox and PlayStation people, I don't think they felt like spending $70 on a kart racer. Like, I don't think they were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go spend $70 on a Sonic kart racer. Like, yeah, right? So, I think that there's also that. I just don't think that a lot of Xbox and PlayStation people see value in a $70 kart racer. So yeah, I think that it's kind of a combination of those things, you know. That probably happened with Sonic Racing Crossworld, because that install base it's massive. Like I said, it's PS4, it's Xbox One, it's Xbox Series, it's PS5, it's PC, and it's Switch One. So you're looking at, you have access to like hundreds of millions of gamers. And it sold like 1 million in a month or so, right? They got absolutely smoked by Mario Kart World. And yes, Mario Kart World was bundled, but even if you don't count the bundles, Mario Kart World still outsold it. Like, even if you just separate the bundles from like just the actual, like, Mario Kart World still outsold it just by individual copies, you know? So I think that's the thing. Once again, doesn't mean just because it sells better that it's a better game. But like I said, there was just way too much talking beforehand about how oh my god, it's gonna do this and that, and like nope, and like the broader gaming audience was like, yeah, okay, I don't care, you know. But I really think it's more because of the price. I think that, you know, if that type of game launches at $40, I think it does significantly better, you know. I think it does like 3 or 4. I think it does like 3 million if it launches at $40. But at 70 plus with DLC, I just think a lot of Xbox and PlayStation people said, yeah, right. Like, just checked out and said, I'm not buying that, you know. So yeah, or like at $50, you know. That's all social media. OJ feels like you can't trust content these days. Yeah, man, I feel you on that, Viz. Brandino with the $5 says, hey OJ, some delusional PlayStation fans on X think Zelda movie is Sony's. These fanboys are smooth-brained fools. Well, it's Sony's. I think they're in like Sony production pictures, so Sony has it in there. Nintendo teamed up with Sony to make the movie, like Sony's movie production thing that they do. So it is like, it's not Sony's movie, but it's obviously Sony's production when it comes down to that. Very similar to like Xenoblade Chronicles X. They worked with Sony's musical production team or whatever, right? So it's similar to that. But no, I mean, obviously the movie, in terms of like Nintendo did the casting, Miyamoto was directly involved in a lot of that stuff. It's mainly Nintendo, but Sony's handling some of the production stuff with it. I mean, I think it's more people just trolling more so than them actually thinking it's like, oh, it's Sony's own film, you know. So shout outs to Brandino. Thank you for the $5 dono, man. I appreciate that. Big love. Combo breaks. And we got the official 45-minute extension. Hey, yo, let's go, guys. Shout outs.
Overclock Buster!
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. And also, big love to 12 with the $12 dono.
These
Hey.
journos letting personal bias dictate actual reporting, and their publishers allowing that to whack unicorn chicks to happen, and how they thought it was gonna be a flop. Needs to be purged from journalism, lol. Common sense could tell you it would sell.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that if you look at the Switch 2, I think the interesting thing, I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. What's good, man? Welcome. I think that when you look at the Switch 2 in general, I think that the economy and kind of how it was launching in, I know, you know, Zoo, Switch After Dark, has talked a lot about the macroeconomics, which is definitely a concern. But I think that with the Switch 1, you have such a large pool of people that play, like that have the system. There was going to be a good amount of demand at the beginning. Now, we'll see how it actually keeps up. I think it's going to be okay, but I don't think the Switch 2 is going to sell as much as the Switch 1. Like, I don't think it's going to do as much, but it doesn't have to. Just like Switch, you know, or just like PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, all of those don't have to sell as good as the PlayStation 2. None of those have even gotten near the PlayStation 2 in sales. So yeah, it doesn't have to. Just like, and most Nintendo systems aren't going to hit the DS levels in sales. Nintendo's only had one system ever that's ever gotten near the DS, and that's been it. I mean, every other system has been lower or significantly lower than the DS. So every system's not going to hit those levels, and that's okay. And I think that, like I said, I think a lot of the journalists and content creators were just like, you know, looking to ride the wave of, okay, the online. So let's just talk about it in that type of way. They didn't look at it in like a broad scope of like software sells hardware. Anybody that saw the sales for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was like, okay, yeah, people like Mario Kart. It's a system seller. But the problem was that they let the online anger overtake the casual gamers that are just like, hey, well, okay, it's not $80 for me. It's $50. If I buy this system for $450, or if I trade in my Switch 1, if I work an extra shift at my job, you know, if I take a shift for someone else, you know, or if I sell a couple of these games, I can make that extra right there. That's how normal people outside of the hardcore gaming think. Before I got into creating media and looking online, that's how I thought. If something was expensive, or I was like, oh man, that's expensive, and I'm like, okay, well, if I really wanted it, or if I felt like I needed to support it or whatever, right, I'd be like, okay, I'll pick up an extra shift, I'll work an extra shift for somebody, or I'll sell a couple of these games that I don't use, or I'll trade in my system. That's how most normal people think. They don't think like, I'm gonna boycott, like, they don't do all that. Like, that's like an online thing. Most normal people, they're not that invested in video games to go like Incredible Hulk like people do online with video games, like people do here, or people do anyway. Like, they don't do that. It's just, okay, I'll just work a little bit more and then I'll buy it, right? It's the same reason or same logic how people buy $500 watches or $1,000 watches, or they buy, you know, Lexuses or BMWs or whatever they want to buy, right? Like, you like, okay, well, I'll do this, or I'll do this if I want this thing. And a lot of gamers online and a lot of content creators, and like, they're surrounded in an ecosystem of an echo chamber of their own people telling them this is terrible or this is great. They don't ever look outside of that. So I think that's what happened with the Switch 2 launch. Is like, when I spoke with people at the Nintendo San Francisco, they all said, yeah, it's expensive, but I just worked an extra shift at my Starbucks, or I just worked, and that knocked off the extra $100 or whatever they needed to, that they didn't like of the price, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Or they just sold a couple games, or they just did whatever. Like, they just said, okay, I won't buy junk food for this next month, or I won't buy these extra things that I'm buying, and I'll put that towards this. That's just what people do. That's how people always done when it comes to stuff. But like I said, a lot of content creators, you can't do it that way. You can't think about it logically. You got to be outraged, and you got to make up something and try to spread it, right? So yeah, but it's all good. I gotta play Donkey Kong music first, because Clabby donated $20 and I have not played Donkey Kong music. Sorry about that, Clabby. Shout outs. Hey, what's up, Wheezy Does It? Welcome. What's up, Dan Queso Dips? I think that's Dan Lee. But YouTube's being YouTube. Alright, here we go. Actually, let's play Sticker Brush Symphony from Ball. Sony fans don't realize that GTA 6 is technically 2027 game, that there'll be plenty of Switch 2 exclusives next year. PS5 price cut in Japan means nothing. Yeah, but right now in Europe, PS5 is doing really good. So I think it's going to continue to do really good. And even when GTA comes out next year, it's going to seriously do like really, really, really good. Once again, Switch 2 doesn't even have to outsell PS5. Like, I don't care about it outselling PlayStation consoles. I just want it to do well. Like, if it does well, then it does well. Like, it don't even got to do as well as PS4. I don't care if it sells 80, 90, 100 million, that'll be good. As long as we keep on getting games, that's fine too. Like, I don't care about outselling one system or another. Like, that doesn't matter to me. I just don't want it to be Wii U level flop. I don't want it to be GameCube. You know, that's what I don't want. I just want it to do well to where we get a consistent stream of games and we get good third-party support too, because the developers see that the system's selling. I don't care if it does as well as PlayStation 5 or not. It doesn't matter to me. Or I don't care if it does as well as PS4. That doesn't matter to me either. As long as there's a base of people buying it and it's like significant, that's what I care about. So yeah. We have, because we have hyper casuals for the most part don't buy a console in the first year. I think we will still have to wait to see it because hyper casuals for the most part don't buy a console. Oh yeah, absolutely. But if the hyper casuals will buy when they see something that they like. So if they see the next Mario game, or if they see the next big, you know, Mario Party game, or the next big Animal Crossing game, they'll buy it for those. Which that's the case. That's how the Switch 1 was. Switch 1, it took a while. They got those games, and then people bought the system when those games came out, you know. I've been doing lessons of Kirby Air Riders, enjoying the mechanics. It's gonna take me a while to get used to it. Oh yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Hey, 1426 with the $5 dono, and says all these YouTubers who were console are dead. Switch 2 is in trouble. Suddenly changed their I think meant tune or tone. You can say tone too. When they found out it's not gonna be cheap at all. All these YouTubers think consoles are dead. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean like the Steam, the Steam machine, right? I think you're talking about the Steam machine. Yeah. The Steam machine was funny because a lot of them did kind of change their tune. But I mean, I don't know why they didn't think that was going to be the case. So you have a system that's 4 times more powerful than the Steam Deck, yet you thought it was going to be like the same price as the Steam Deck, like the same price like the base Steam Deck. I mean, it's going to be at least $500 to $600 for this system, right? That'd be like the minimum. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be cheap. Parts are from China too, so like, you got to think about tariffs as well. There's a lot to consider that some YouTubers maybe didn't think about beforehand. But yeah, shout outs. Real quick, Brandino, can you tell me what music you want so I can play some music for you? What's with the Metroid Prime 4 haters? Like Nothing Burger are legitimate concerns. I mean, there's some people that are legitimately concerned about the isolation of the game, but it's probably going to end up being a nothing burger when the game comes out based off the gameplay that I've seen. Thank you so much, Hey1426. Thank you for the $5 dono. 63 on the board. You guys know what that means. Noah and Mio already. Yo, let's go, guys. Shout outs. Noah and Mio already. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. 1 hour max unlocked. Let's go. Next one up, you guys know the deal. We can get some extra time put on Kirby Air Riders tonight. So let's go. 100 combos plus. You're close, man. We're only, what, 37 combos away. Also, J Views, thank you for the 1 month of Ambu tier. Says, what's good, OJ? I hope you're enjoying Air Riders. Well, I haven't played it yet outside of the demo. It's surreal to think that exactly 2 weeks we'll be diving into Metroid Prime 4. Been a long time coming. Yeah, it's been a great long time coming. That's just, it's exciting. Like back to back games within a month and a half. You know, you're getting so many different games. So it's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool to see that many games come out, and people just be excited about the content. You know, overall. Make sure you guys hit that like button too, man. Wave Waters from Kirby Air Riders. Okay, there we go. Wave Waters from Kirby Air Riders. I got you. Wave Waters, Kirby Air Riders. Thank you so much, Brandino. Do you think downgraded GTA 6 will come to Switch 2? I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know how it's going to be downgraded or not. Check out my video on GTA 6 though. I already did one video on it. And I also did a live stream, so who knows? We'll see what happens. The game's coming to Xbox Series S, though, so I'm guessing that I don't think it'd be that much downgraded from that version of the game, kind of like Star Wars Outlaws wasn't that much downgraded from the Xbox Series S version. It actually was improved in some sense. So yeah. RGT nominated for Nintendo Grifter of the Year by Nintendo. RGT, if he's a grifter, I would be completely fine with grifting. If that was what the definition of a grifter is RGT, then I'd be completely fine with it because he's nowhere near a grifter. But if we had more content creators that were like that in terms of how they did things, the grifting situation wouldn't be a problem, to be honest, man. It really would not be an issue at all. We need a controversies for Prime 4 so the game can sell 10 million. Yeah, we need some more controversies, you know. Hey, shout outs House King. Sorry to hear about that, man. Just, hey, stay strong. You got the Elite Ninja Village praying for you, brother. I'm so glad I held off on P3 on Switch 2 because it's going to be $25 next week. Yeah, it's going to be $25 Black Friday, which I held off too. I'm like, you know, there's no point in getting it right now, you know? Like, it'll just be cheaper later, just like all Persona games are. And I already have Persona 3, so yeah. Dan Gonzalez, thank you for the 4 months of Tune In tier, and also George FT, thank you for the 28 months of Tune In tier as well. By the way, guys, not to shill, even though I am shilling. Those Tune In tier is only $1. Exclamation mark member, all lowercase, type that in, and the prompt will come up. Get yourself a badge. We got some more stuff. We actually had a members only video that we put up the other day, and now that I can actually capture footage without it looking washed out and trash, I'll probably have more members only gameplay videos like on various different games that launch and stuff like that. We'll probably do that a little bit more now. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Dane? Welcome. I was so confused with the thumbnail and title. I thought the Xbox launched a new console. Xbox partner. It says Xbox partner preview. I don't know how that means a new console. It says Xbox partner preview. Yeah, I don't know how that means a new console, but okay. No problem. They had a partner preview. That was actually the name of the event that they did, was partner preview. So almost like Nintendo partner showcase. Like, that doesn't mean Nintendo's launching a new console. So I didn't know that name would spark new console discussion. But okay. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Justin? Welcome. Or sorry, not Justin. Justin, other artist. What's good, man? Welcome. Joy Mechanics career artist. Yeah, I already read that 91 Gamer Boy. I think I read that. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get used to. Yeah. If you need to know anything about Road Trip or Air Rider, just let me know. I pretty much know everything about the game now. I mean, I'm gonna try to just go into it blind, so I'll learn on the go. You know, I'll learn on the go, and I'll figure things out when we play. You know. Let's see here. So yeah. Party Man Kart World with the Ninja Peach.
Not even joking, a Best Buy employee recognizes me now because I've been over there multiple times over the last couple months because Nintendo keeps dropping bangers lol. Play the original Gourmet Race music PLS.
Yeah, there's a dude at Best Buy, at my Best Buy, that definitely recognized me. He doesn't know my name off the top of his head, but he's like, oh hey, what's up, man? Like, he recognized me whenever I go in because I've been in there for Age of Imprisonment, and also back-to-back right now. The Age of Imprisonment in addition to Kirby. Plus, I was there for, gosh, what other game was I there for? I was there for another game, but I don't remember which game it was. It wasn't Pokemon. I think it was Donkey Kong. I was there for Donkey Kong, too. So, yeah. It's like I was there in the morning for Donkey Kong, so he definitely recognizes me now. Yeah, shout-outs to Best Buy. Big love. All right, Gourmet Race. Theme. Okay, big love to Party Man. Thank you for the $5 dono. 68 on the board. We are going.
Even further beyond.
We are going. I can see your comments. What's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Speaking of Best Buy, I just picked up Hades 2 physical from them today. Can't wait to play it once I finish Silksong. Nice. How would you feel? How would you have felt the Joy-Con 2 had a white underside and white shoulder buttons matching the Pro Controller? Yeah, I don't really care about the colors of the Joy-Cons, to be honest. I never thought about that. I don't really care. I mean, I do get different Joy-Con colors if I think that they're cool, but I don't even use them. I just keep them inside the box. So I can't sit here and say that I'd care too much more so or not, to be honest. Not the title, but the Xbox Series X console in the thumbnail. In the launch stream, thought made me think. Well, I was talking about Kirby, because Kirby launched today. So, but yeah, I can see that maybe. But no, there's no new console. Trust me, if there's a new console, you would have heard about it. You would have definitely heard about it. Oh man. Honestly, I saw the Xbox image only for your video and Spawn's recent video next year, assuming, well, IG, maybe Xbox is increasing prices again. No, partner preview. So we're gonna be going over some of the games that they showed off. There's some pretty good looking games though, I'll be honest, man. There's some good stuff. Maybe I'll buy something on my Xbox Series. I mean, probably not, but maybe I will. Maybe I will one of these days. Maybe I will. I mean, I haven't bought a game on Xbox Series to seriously play on the system in a while, so we've got some different games. I want to go over a couple different trailers for you guys. The Tides of Annihilation, that got a new trailer. Also, this new game called Artemis. It's like Returnal, but it's coming to Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Switch 2. So I want to go over that game as well. Yes, I remember when GameStop was called Funko Land. Yeah, I remember going there back in the day and picking up like Resident Evil and stuff with my friends. Hades 2 physical came out today too. Yeah, it did. Came out today as well. Let's see. Rent is due for the haters stream. Rent's perpetually due in today's economy. Samus Returns controversy was game mode locked behind Amiibo. Dread controversy is 2D game where it's 60. There's always a controversy when it comes to Metroid. You can't have it without one. Metroid Prime 3's controversy was there's no regular controls, that you have to use motion controls and aiming. That was literally a controversy, I kid you not, with the Wii. So there was that controversy. Metroid Prime 2's controversy was that it was too difficult. Metroid Prime 1's controversy was that it's in first person. Metroid Fusion's controversy was it's too easy and it's not like Metroid. There's too much hand holding, too much talking. Metroid Federation Force was Metroid Federation Force. We need a regular Metroid game. Metroid Other M was the Samus. That's not how I see Samus. There's like literally every single game in the Metroid series. The original Metroid game, what? She's a girl. Super Metroid, like probably Super Metroid was the only one where there was no controversy that I can think of with the message boards and like people were saying it was like, oh, this is just really cool. So probably Super Metroid, but like there was no like there was even a controversy with no actual game that came out. So Metroid 64, there was no Metroid 64. Where's Metroid at? Why didn't you guys make Metroid 64? So there was also that controversy, like why didn't N64 have Metroid? Metroid on the Game Boy this is like a downgrade, like it's not that great, it's short, you know, all Metroid games are, so it's like there's always some, you know, there's always some. Like, it's like literally from like the first Metroid game ever, like back in the 80s, you know. Let's see here. Honestly, is there a single video game without controversy? I don't think so. Nothing that's actually worth anything, no. Every single one will. Maybe like the older days, like Super Mario World, like back then, no. Like there wasn't, just because there wasn't enough people talking about it, but like back in the day, certain games didn't have it. No, like Link to the Past, no controversy that I remember. A Super Metroid, Super Mario World, like there were certain games that didn't have any controversy at all, you know. Pong, you know, no controversy for Pong. At least not like before it launched, maybe after. Zero Mission, the controversy was they didn't do too much in terms of the remake. Like they didn't add enough content to it, or it wasn't enough in terms of that. So yeah, that's what the controversy was with Zero Mission. There's always something, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. People are allowed to have their opinions, so. I don't think Metroid Prime should use Other M camera, because Other M had like it's not like a third-person shooter. It's like, well, it is, but it's not like a third-person shooter that fit the Prime series more. It's like an action game, like almost like Devil May Cry in some sense with Metroid Prime. So I don't think it should use that camera. I think it should just use a third-person camera like Resident Evil 4. I think that would be better. Or at least if you can pick between like that camera and like that. I don't think it should use like Metroid Other M, which was, you know, that was like an action game, almost like, you know, like Ninja, like I said, like Ninja Gaiden, like Samus, like Ryu Hayabusa with the arm cannon. Like I don't think that would be the right call for Metroid Prime going forward. I think they should split it. I think that if you want to do that, just do that with like the 2D or like the 2D Metroid. Turn that into that. Do something like that. But I don't think you should turn Prime into that. I think that's a bad idea. You can still split those two. Because we already get like 2D Metroid. That's third person that could do whatever, right? So I don't think you should turn your Prime series into Ninja Gaiden, you know, or something like that. Because remember, Prime is played a certain way. So if you do stuff like Ninja Gaiden, you can't have everything that you do in Prime. So you have to remember that. So yeah. Yes, I'm aware Team Ninja made Other M. I'm aware. Yes. Let's see here. Nishino just launched cheaper PlayStation 5 exclusive to the Japanese market, which was even sold at a loss. on Nintendo Switch 2 is smash hit. Sells 8 times higher. Well, I don't think the digital sale went into play just yet. I think it's November 21st. So we'll see it on next week's Famitsu sales. I don't think it's this past week's. I think it's going to be next week. We'll see what they do. But once again, I don't think they even need it too much, to be honest, because Europe PS5 is doing incredible in October based off the early indication here. So I don't think they even really need it too much, to be honest, because while, you know, Japan, it's not as good, and while the US, they're maybe a little bit behind Nintendo, which doesn't even matter because they're 5 years into the market. I think Europe pretty much covers all that for the most part. So, are you aware that we don't talk about Other M? Oh, I'll talk about Other M all day. There's a lot of good things about Other M. You know? It's not so bad to the point to where you don't talk about it. No. Let's see. Love that Mario music. That's the one I grew up with. Yeah, Mario 3, baby. Classic. Let's see. OJ, actually, the game did have a controversial commercial where it said, "Will thou save the girl or play like one?" I don't know what game you're talking about, house game. Wave Symphony. Wave Symphony Silk Song with the $1.99. And if you're talking about Super Metroid, back then that didn't cause controversy when you start, like, stuff like that didn't cause any controversy. Because back in the day, people were not sensitive like that. Like, thou play like a girl or like whatever. Like, nobody cared about that. I can guarantee you nobody cared about that. Like, nobody cared. So yeah, Wave Symphony with the $1.99. It says, can I get Chrono Trigger music? Unfortunately, we can't do Chrono Trigger music because of the copyrights, but I can look for like a remix to see if there's like a remix that I can play for you. But I can't play the original music because there's crazy copyrights on that now. Chrono Trigger remix theme. So I'll try to find a remix for you. Thank you so much, Wave Symphony Silk Song. I'm guessing your favorite game or one of your favorite games is Silk Song. Wild guess that one of your favorite games is Silk Song. Wild guess. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much, Wave Symphony Silk Song. Thank you for the $2 dono. 70 on the board. 30 combos away from a overclock. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. All right, I think we have this Charlotte's theme frozen. Frozenith remix. Metroid could use the Splatoon camera. All the mechanics in Splatoon would transfer to Samus perfectly. Squid would be Morph Ball. Yeah, but like Splatoon is more of a third-person, like behind the back third-person shooter type of game. You know, it's not quite like, you know, Metroid Other M. But yeah, like that would work. That would definitely work. I think, like I said, Resident Evil 4 type camera as well would work. Kind of like zoomed in a little bit. So, so let's see. I remember watching a retrospective. Well, I don't need a retrospective. I'm telling you what was said when I was there. You talk about Super Metroid? I was there. There was no controversy with thou played like a girl. Thou was like, nobody cared. Like, legit, nobody cared. Nobody actually cared back then. I can tell you that right now. And I spoke with thousands of kids and people back in the day playing Super Metroid, and nobody's like, oh, I'm not playing Super Metroid. There's a big controversy because of the commercial. Nobody cared. And if they did, it was like, yeah, whatever. People weren't as sensitive with stuff like that as they are now. Like, yeah, now you don't do that. But back then, nah. Anybody that does a retrospective talk like it was some type of big deal, trust me, it wasn't. I was there. Nobody got a problem with that. I didn't have girls that played video games and said, oh my god, I can't believe they said that. It was just like, yeah, whatever, you know. Trust me on that one. I was there. Shout outs to the retrospectives, but I was there. Oh, Link to the Past? Yeah, same thing with Link to the Past. Nobody cared. Like, same thing with Link to the Past. Nobody cared. Nah. Nobody cared. And that game sold incredible. And girls played it too. So, nah. Nobody cared. Let's see here. Since we were built different back in the day. Yeah, we were built. It was just a different time period, man. Like, nobody cared about stuff like that. Like, it wasn't, I mean, people might bring it up, but it was like, it's no more than like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was dumb. And that's it. Like, we don't turn it into like boycotts, or we don't turn it into like big, huge, you know, Incredible Hulk, psycho, analytical, you know, now I'm gonna boycott your game, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your this. Like, man, people didn't do that back then. It was like, yo, is the game dope? Yeah, it's good. All right, we playing. Girls too. It don't matter. Who cares? They said something stupid on a commercial. Man, so what? Like, so what? Like, the game looks lit, and it's like, we all love Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is dope. Like, the original Legend of Zelda is great. So yeah, I'm playing. So that's it. I'm renting it. I'm playing it. We getting it. That's it. There ain't nothing more than just that. It didn't turn into no big old thing. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm just letting you know, man. I mean, listen, I know that there's retrospectives that I'll tell you differently and try to say that was a big, bro. I'm telling you, man. I remember the vibe. That was like early 90s. I remember the early 90s, man. It just wasn't like that, bro. It just really wasn't. Like, stuff like that, like, you'd even see it like on movies. Like, oh, you think you can put, like, you know what, like a girl or this, like, it was just a thing that was associated with the culture or whatever. Not saying that it was okay. Not saying that it was right. I'm just saying it wasn't like, you know, I grew up around, I had 2 sisters. Like, they didn't get upset with stuff like that. Like, I saw their friends. They didn't get upset with stuff like that. It wasn't anything more than like a footnote. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything like crazy. Like, today's day, yeah, it turned into some type of, you know, big thing. You have culture wars and grifter wars and all that. But back then, it wasn't anything more than just like, yeah, whatever, you know? Oh, it doesn't matter what classic game it was none of those. Like, Ocarina of Time, it didn't matter for Ocarina of Time either. Like, women loved Ocarina of Time. They thought it was incredible, so, or girls or whatever. So it didn't, none of that stuff mattered. Like, you don't even remember which one it was, bro. All I'm trying to tell you right now is that none of that stuff in the 90s, none of that stuff mattered. Like, not a single time. Let's see here. Not a single SNES or Genesis game was controversial outside of maybe the stupid surrounding Mortal Kombat. Okay, that was controversial. Yeah, like Mortal Kombat, like Night Trap, that whole thing, that was controversial because that created the ESRB. So yes, that was very controversial back in the day. That I remember people talking about the controversy with the violence and fatalities and all that. Because remember, we did not have an ESRB back then. Back then in the 80s, 90s, like there was no ESRB until the Mortal Kombat thing, the Senate hearings, and then the video game industry self-made the ESRB, literally created the company themselves, independently funded all that, so they can have the government not meddle in their video game business. So they created that. So yeah, that was really controversial. Mortal Kombat was like one of the most controversial games ever in the history of gaming. Yeah, absolutely. But outside of that, there wasn't really too much that was like in today's day, nah. It was like either the game was good or the game was bad, you know? So that's really what it came down to, you know? So yeah. Let's see, any chances on a new Castlevania? A new Castlevania is already, speak of the devil, Castlevania music, but a new Castlevania is already in development. I just don't know when Konami's going to talk about it. I might make a video on the new Castlevania, like what I'd like to see from the new Castlevania game, you know? But I just don't know when. Konami's been making a new Castlevania. We've heard that a new Castlevania you know, is a thing. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, you know. I'm not sure what's happening, why it's taking so long to get everything situated and set, or whatever the case is, you know. Not sure what's happening there with Castlevania. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Kay? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? What's up, Roadhouse? That channel I told you about, great footage of stuff like that. Ironically, when Nintendo put prices up in the early 90s, funny with where we are now. Yeah, I mean, back then, like when stuff was just super expensive, you just didn't get it. Like, That's just how it was. It was like, man, that's just really expensive. You just didn't buy it and then you rented it. Like you either rented it or you played it at a friend's house. That's how it was back then. Guys, I was poor. I didn't get to play a lot of stuff day one. Like I just said, all right, I play at a friend's house. I'll go to one of the stores, like the mom and pop shops. They have TVs set up. You can pay a couple dollars. You get it for like an hour. Like that's just how you do it, man. Like you got to earn everything in this back in the day, you know. Not in today's day. People think it's just supposed to be just this like, you know, but it is what it is, you know. I get it. Yo, Shaw X with the $10 Jojo from the super chat, boys. Hey yo. Let's see. He says, tell him OJ, one of the most popular commercials back then was a Gatorade commercial with Mia Hamm and MJ. Anything you can do, I can do better. He was built different than we was built different in the 90s. Oh, we were built different in the 90s, man. The 90s were the 90s were, it was like that time period where it was like you can catch a I'll just say butt whoop. You can catch a butt whooping at any time. Be careful what you say, be careful what you do, be careful how you go about it. Like anything, you'll catch a fade at any moment. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, because you got to be tough in the 90s, man. Like kids, they'll throw a haymaker just by you say the wrong thing about their mom or something like that, you know. Like, so the 90s was different, man. I remember just times where I'm just going outside just to play, and all of a sudden I find myself in a fight or something, or I find myself running away from somebody, and it's like, I didn't plan for this, you know. I didn't plan for this. I find myself running for my life somehow for something. So that's just how I mean, I don't want times to go back to that. I sure as heck don't want my daughter or my son to grow up in that type of time period. But like I said, if you got through that time period, when it comes to pricing with stuff, I mean, food and everything was cheaper, but games were expensive, man. Games were like, cartridges were expensive. Games were expensive. There's nothing that you can do. You know, you just have to just wait. If you wait, you can just get it on sale, or you can just pick it up, or you can rent it. But like 90s built you to be mentally tough, you know. There's like a lot of bad things that would happen. I mean, I lived in obviously California, LA riots, a lot of stuff that was crazy, you know. So drugs, you know, which still a problem is in today's day, but it was bad in the 80s in Los Angeles. So, but yeah, man. So if you grew up in that time and you got past it, you just, like when people get upset or cry about video game prices, like they'll call me fanboy, they'll say this and that, but it's hard for me. Like it just clashes like with my inner, like, y'all know how I grew up. Like I grew up dirt poor. I grew up with nothing. I grew up having to rent. I grew up having to get old games, like, you know, like, so I thank God that I'm actually not in that position anymore. So I mean, I can buy, but I know not everybody is like that in position. But like when I was younger, I was in that spot, and I just had to wait. I had to, you know, wait. I had to work odd jobs. Had to get, you know, mow lawns. I had to, you know, put up equipment. You know, I had to clean equipment. I had to, you know, get cans, bottles, recycle. You know, I just did all sorts of stuff. You know, so I just don't have that. I don't have too much sympathy, you know, for that, because ain't nobody have sympathy for me when I was broke and when I had nothing. You know, nobody was like, it was just like, yeah, you're broke, so what? You know. That's just how it was in the 90s. Yeah, you're broke, and we all broke. So what? Like, play what you can, rent what you can, work hard. If you got a job over the summer, work over the summer. Like, go apply at McDonald's when you turn 15. You know, like that's what I did. So like, you know, I just, like I said, I try to have some sympathy, but like I said, I grew up in such a tough time period with situations like that, right? When it comes to that, not a tough time period like compared to what other people were raised in, you know, like. Obviously prior years was a lot harder for people, but like, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it depends on where you grew up. Like I think, like I said, I had a good childhood though. Like I wouldn't give it up for anything. I'll take the poor, I'll take the situation, I'll take all that. I wouldn't change anything. I think it builds character, and it builds, like, you know, it builds just like you want to be better, you want to be great, you know. So I didn't mind that at all. It helped me with football, it helped me with everything, so I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep it exactly the way it is. My parents tried as hard as they could, you know, like it's not like they were trying to be poor, but like it was just, it is what it is, you know. We were immigrants, we came over here, I mean, my mom came here with like just nothing on her back, you know. She came here with like no money, no anything. My dad, no money, no anything. They literally came here with nothing, just with their clothes and like one little bag. So yeah. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Yeah, I'm gonna get copyrighted. It's okay. So I had fights in Puerto Rico in school, and the USA had battles for my life. Blame society, though. Yeah, there were so many times I got in fist fights in the 90s and legit didn't do anything to initiate it. I was like, how did I get in this situation? I guess I better defend myself. Exactly. Like, I remember going just to hang out with my friend Dominic and play. We used to call this thing called, I think it's like ball wall or wall ball. I forgot what butts up, or I forgot the name of the game, like where you throw the ball like a tennis ball at a wall, and then like you have to like catch it, and then if you drop it, you gotta run there, and if somebody picks up the ball and throws it and hits the wall before you touch the wall, you're out or you're whatever. But like, we played a really ghetto Black Hood version of it. Apparently, I didn't know I was playing the ghetto Black Hood version of it one time, and I go to play and we're playing, and apparently in the ghetto Black Hood version of this game, they can beat the crap out of you if you drop the ball before you, like, they can like literally kick and stomp you, and that's what they did to me. So I, like, one of the guys, Clarence parents have a real good marriage. Anyway, like, I throw the ball, or he throws it, I drop it, I'm going to go run and get, he just trips me and starts kicking me, and I'm like, what the hell? And I get up and I just freaking throw a haymaker and I hit him in the face, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you, you know. And he's like 2 years older than me, and he's taller than me, he's bigger than me, and I'm like, uh-oh, like, but he's like stomping me, and I get up and I freaking deck him, like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm gonna kill you, and he freaking just rushes me, and I'm like, oh snap. So then I have to adjust, and we're just like beating the crap out of each other, you know. So it's like, I did not go there expecting some type of fight. I went there just to go play a normal game. I got dragged into the a ghetto hood version of a game that where I don't ever play it like that, you know. So that's the type of random stuff that would happen in the 90s. Like, I'm just there to play a normal game with my friends, and it turns into me fighting someone. And like I said, this dude, bro, I was scared, man, because this dude was like the color black. He was tall. He was like, I mean, it was when I was little. So, I mean, I was short back then. Like, I was only like 4 foot something. This dude had to have been like 5'6". So he was much bigger than me, you know? At that time, I think I was like in 4th grade or something. Yeah, I think I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. And he was like in 6th grade. I held my own though, man. I didn't let him stomp me like that. I'm like, you're not just gonna beat me up, man. I'm good. No, not racquetball. Racquetball is like you got an actual racket. This one you don't have a racket. I think we called it butts up. It's either wall ball or ball wall, or I think we called it butts up though. I think we called it butts up. I think that's what it was called. Anyway, yeah, he just started stomping me. I'm like, I'm not just gonna let you stomp me right now. And he was like stomping like a real mud hole in me, bro. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was like, got up. I'm like, are you? Just hit him with the freaking right, and was like, bro, you better stop hitting me like that. I ripped out his earring, man. We were just, oh man, it was crazy. Oh man. Let's see, it was called pop ball in New York. We used to use blue balls and bounce really high. Nah, we didn't use those ones. We used a tennis ball. Shout outs to Shot X though. Thank you for the $10 dono, man. I appreciate that. Big love. Combo breaks. Yo, we only 2 combos away from you guys know the deal. Let's go. Overclocks. 100%. Did you play pat ball in the US? Hitting a tennis ball against the wall 1v1? Yeah, like I forgot what that was called though, but like paddle ball, like you would just take like a little small racket and then have like a little like wall and then just like hit the ball kind of like against the wall, like a racquetball type of game. So yeah, we did play that like in like PE. It's a wall. Yeah, I think we called it. I think it's called wall ball, but I think it's also called butts up because I specifically remember that name. You know. We used to play a game where you peg someone in the way, peg someone with the tennis ball waist down. Oh yeah, I think that like that was one of the parts of the game. Like if you hit them, you can also get them out, or so, like there's all sorts of variations of that game that we would play. But like I said, I never played the hood version of you can trip and stomp a mud hole in someone. You know, like. Yeah, I never played that. That's the last time I talked to that dude or played that game, man. It was lame. Super lame. Hey, what's up, Ronan? No, welcome. I think that's Rajiv, right? Cheap version of the blue ball was burning all the fuzz off of a tennis ball. I never did anything crazy like that. No, I never did anything like that. No one played tag in school, but there was this mofo who did parkour before it was even invented. Tag? We definitely played tag at school. I remember playing tag. Nobody could catch me. Yo, Kevin with the $3 dono. Shout outs to Kevin.
What's up, OJ? How are you? Can I get any music from Lunar Star Story PSP version?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for the $3 dono. 17 combos away. We are close, boys and girls. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To that first overclock. And like I said, we've got tonight. We've got Kirby road trip mode. So that should be fun to go through. Just play the beginning road trip mode. Should be a lot of fun, right? 5,000 was rough game too. I never heard of 5,000. Never heard of 5,000. Yes, we played tetherball. I played tetherball all the time. That's like where you have the pole, and then there's like the long rope, and then there's like that, like a volleyball almost like on it, and then like one person stands on one side. There's like a line in the center. Then one person stands on one side, and like you hit the ball, and then you could potentially like grab it like on like a serve and like throw it, and then whoever like wraps it around wins. Oh yeah, I played that all the time. I remember I used to play that like crazy. That was just like a simple game that you can play. Like I would just play first, second, third, fourth grade, all the way up. Like for a while, I remember playing that game a lot. But then just like when you drop it, you drop it. There's no going back to tetherball. Like when you're done, you're done. I ain't played tetherball in decades. Like I ain't even seen a tetherball court or a tetherball in like a hot minute. So when you're done with that game, man. I remember it though. Let's see, when we played wall ball, we tried to hit each other in the face. Oh yeah, people try to hit other people in the face and stuff all the time. That was very common. Yo, shout outs to Bruno Barrios. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. I appreciate it. Is that outdoors? Yeah, it's all outdoors. All this stuff is outdoors. None of it's indoors. It's all outdoor. It's all outdoor stuff. So yeah. I saw one jump between two barbed wires. People rather lose the skin and get tagged. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Just started got it for after finishing ZA. Nice. Let's go, Shaw X. Yes, sir. Also, SS Jangle. Yo, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you're someone that's watching, you're a lurker, you're someone new, hit that subscribe button. If your name doesn't pop up, just let me know that you subscribed. I got you on a shout out. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. I think some Xbox partner preview stuff. We should probably get into some of that as well, right? I think there's this game that I like that's looking pretty cool. We've got a co-op open world survival roguelite game called Brightfall. That's been announced for Switch 2, PS5, PC, all sorts of stuff. So let's take a look. I'm not big on rogue games, but let's take a look at it right here real quick. All right, we'll get into some reactions. Some different trailers. A lot of rogue announcements today.
Ended up in a very peculiar place. Good to have you here, lad. Now, get to work. Chop, chop. Then help the guys with scavenging. This place is not as bad as it seems. There's some beauty in here, too.
Not my style of game.
Just remember to stay together. And awaken the lights wherever you go. The brighter, the better. If you don't, you risk becoming a shadow of your former self.
I know people
One last warning, lad. This place can not only change you, it can change itself.
I'm just not as big on the rogue games. I know people like rogue games a lot, but I don't know, man. I'm not a huge rogue guy. 2026, I'm just not and I want to be a rogue person, but I'm not a rogue person. You know, I'm just not a rogue person. All right, so here's the other one that I want to show you. This is like the Returnal-ish type of game. It looks pretty cool, so we'll check this one out too.
7 years ago, the veil tore open.
Yeah, Artemis.
And the worthy were claimed.
This one's a little bit more my style. It's like
We
Returnal
were
kind
left
of.
behind. In our desperation, we called to you, warrior, to stand against the darkness.
Looks like Destiny, Darksiders, and Returnal had a baby. Yeah, this one looks like something I might check out.
You will forge a path through Paris, long decayed. Together, we must reach the sunless gate. When we die, we will leave this place. But you,
Yeah, like Darksiders, Destiny,
you return
Darksiders,
again and again.
Returnal. It's cool though. I like the style a lot more than the other game that we just watched.
What are you? Really? And why have you come?
Nuns with guns.
Is this our salvation?
Looks good though.
Or is this the end?
Armatus. My problem with Destiny is that the story kept going on and on. That's why I quit the game. Well, sorry to hear about that. So that one actually looked pretty good. That's coming out in 2026 as well, I think. Is it 2026? Yeah, that one's coming out 2026. And then I think there was another. Yeah, we got Dave the Diver. That's coming out on Xbox Series now, so that's good. And Xbox One. Plus, there's a physical edition announced for the PS5 and Switch 2. And I think that's going to be a real physical. I don't think that's going to be a game key card. So, Dave the Diver, that's coming out. Here's the Xbox launch trailer. Rogue Ally X. Has anybody played this? I know this game is really popular and people like it. I haven't got a chance to check it out. I think I bought it though. I think I actually have it, but I'm not sure. I know people like it a lot and it reviewed well though. Switch to before Xbox. I mean, yeah, because people buy more indie games on Nintendo platforms more so than Xbox. So, yeah, I heard Dave the Diver is pretty good. I want to see if I think there was another game, the Clive Barker's Hellraiser. This one's coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. And I know like RGT was pretty excited about this game, so we'll check it out.
Ecstasy.
Echo Generation 2.
They are the same.
If I see it there, yeah.
You know nothing about the true beauty of suffering. I see your intrigue, your fear, your inability to comprehend these sights. But you call for us. And you
I'm already
can
getting
no longer
nauseous. Just
return.
looking at this makes me
You
nauseous.
can only journey deeper into hell and witness the infinite terror within. The reckoning will be transcendent.
Alright, so there you go. Saber on with that one when it comes to Pokemon Legends and more stuff there. So I think that's that. So you said Echo Generation. Okay, Echo Generation. Is Echo Gen... I don't see it on here. I think we got Reanimal though, so I'm going to check out Reanimal. Now there's this game called Zoo Punk, which looks like furry Darkseid or furry souls or something like that, or like bunny souls. Let's check out Reanimal.
We know from experience what it means to be away from those we love most of all. To you living in new surroundings, we send a message of true sympathy. And to think of all the new sights you must be seeing. And the adventures you must be having. So it is not difficult for us to picture the sort of life you are all leading. I know you won't forget us. Good night, and good luck to you all.
This game looks crazy. Alright. There you go, Reanimal. Check it out. Get ready. Play the demo now. Demo's out on everything right now? Alright, we'll check it out. That seems like... This game seems really scary. It seems like something that I'm not sure if I'm going to like based off the gameplay that they showed there. I don't even know what it is. So... What do you guys think about Reanimal? Does that game look like something cool? That one looks more horror and feels like more horror than the one before. So is it like a sequel to something? I didn't know it was like a sequel. Morkel Ascend to the Gods. Okay, what's this game? This looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at it. Boss Rush. This game looks crazy. Definitely a rogue game, I can tell. That reminds me of, like, Chaotic Silk Song. Is that chicken? $2026. All right. There you go. 2026 for this one. Then we have Raji. Is it Kaliguga? Kaliguga? Kaliguga. For PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. So let's take a look at this. What's this about? 3D action adventure game, and it's a sequel to Raji Ancient Epic. I don't know. I don't remember the Raji games, so I don't remember those. I never played the original. build up to this one. Is this game like a big deal? The original? Was it like some? Did anybody play the original Raji game or know about it? I don't even remember when the first game came out. There's so many games these days. Whenever I see Kit and Krista from the, Kit and Krista podcast, they're always playing that ball cross pit game. Whenever they go online and I see them, they're both always playing that game. Guess they use chants to protect themselves. I think they probably should have given us a bit more gameplay for the people that have no idea what Raji is. I mean, I'm guessing this game was somewhat popular. Like, to do like a build-up trailer like that and not show any gameplay, you're already anticipating the fans knowing about what this is. But honestly, I have no idea what this is. I legitimately don't know anything about the game. So they have some okay, so they show some combat here in the screenshots. Okay, so this is how the game looks. Okay. So it's like an action adventure game, 3D, like there's platforming. They probably should have just shown that instead of just chanting. I don't know. I think maybe they felt that people know what the game is, but like no, I don't know what the game is. I do not know what the game is. So, well, there you go. All right. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's continue on here, though. Okay, Tides of Annihilation. Okay, this game looks really cool. This is PS5, Xbox Series, and PC, and this game looks really good. Let's take a look at the newest trailer. Break the Mirror gameplay trailer. Oh, 4 minutes.
We thought all his knights were dead. Yet Lamorak sends one more. I almost admire him.
Tyranno.
Overhead.
But you're one of the White King's sorceresses. You destroyed the White Lands.
That destruction is in fact salvation.
You're insane.
Real quick, shout outs to Dan Gonzalez with the $1 dono. Thank you for the dollar. Says, here's the trailer for Echo Generation 2. Curious what your thoughts are. All right, yeah, we'll take a look at it after this one.
You know not of what you speak, except your defeat.
Game of the year. It just needs music, just like soundtrack of the year. It's kind of choppy. Is my frame? Okay. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, definitely looks kind of choppy on some of the gameplay there, but okay, let's see how it looks now.
She's human again.
Yeah, I don't think it's not quite finished. Tides of Annihilation. Yeah, it's not done yet, though. It's not done yet, so I think they're just showing off what they got. Reminds me of kind of like a Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Stellar Blade type of game. God of War.
My enemy, I lend you my strength.
We fight as one.
And absorb him and do what? Like get his power? Okay. So now you can like, it's almost like Castlevania in a way. A little bit of Castlevania like power absorption. And you can use their abilities, like summon them.
Will not escape justice.
Or like Bayonetta as well. Go to hell! Yeah, the dialogue's kind of dookie, but it's okay. It's like cheesy good, you know? There's a lot of stuff happening.
Loyalty without inquiry is in itself a betrayal.
Tyrono Noe?
Your loyalty has condemned this man.
Did she blow up the whole planet? Or she sent the planet toward... That person sent the planet towards you. Get out of there. Just run away from the planet that was sent at you. This is a spectacle at this point, man. This reminds me of Bayo. Blew the whole planet up. Frieza. Oh man, that 4 minutes went by quick. Okay, yeah, so PS5 Pro Enhanced. So yeah, if I pick up this game out, I might get a review code. Who does the game? Doesn't say. Eclipse Glow Games? Eclipse Glow Games, okay. I think it's probably like, is it like a Korean or Asian developer? I'm guessing it's like something like that. Okay. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's take a look at this. Shout outs to Dane. Thank you for the $1 dono. Let's take a look at this. What's it called that you wanted me to take a look? This gameplay. Yo, Roggy Froggy in the house.
Hey OJ, how you doing?
Yo, Roggy, I'm doing good, man. How are you? How's your wife? How's everything going, brother? It's good to freaking see you here, or at least it's good to know that you're doing okay. It seems. Shout outs to Roggy, man. Yo, how are you, man? How are you? Thanks for coming out. Thank you for the $10 dono, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the big $10 dono. Let me get this next one up here. Let me see here. Shout outs to Roggy, dude. Thank you so much. Copy link. Let me paste it over here. All right. Take a look at this next one here. Echo Generation 2.
When I was called in to contain the breach, I didn't think much of it.
Chinese company, yeah, that's what I thought.
It's just another day, right?
Improving a lot. Thanks for asking. Hey, no problem, Rocky. Good to see you, brother. Seriously. We got to catch up sometime. Yeah, not my style, man. Yeah, I'm good. Like, I don't like the whole... It's a card battling game, like, with weird... Like Minecraft evolved graphics.
Forces beyond our reality trapped me.
Yeah,
it
not
was
my
a one-way ticket to a whole new world.
Not my style, but it looks interesting for sure, though. But yeah, this is definitely not my style at all. No. I think I'm done with card games. Anything that has cards in it, I might be done with that. Even like Baten Kaitos, I'm done with that. Looks cool though.
The question isn't, what can I do to survive? But what can I do to find my way home?
Yeah, I'm good. I never played the first Echo Generation, so yeah, I never played the first one, so I don't even know what it's about. So yeah, I'm good on that. But yeah, it looks cool though, man. If you're looking forward to it, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's pretty much all the partner preview though. So So yeah, all good stuff though, guys. Good stuff. I think there was a lot of cool trailers and a lot of cool things in that partner preview. But no, shout outs to Dame, man. Thank you. I completely missed the cards part. How did you completely miss the cards part? Literally, they showed up. There's these big old cards that you can see right there on screen. How? How could you miss the cards part? There's no way. There ain't no way you missed the cards part, brother. Maybe you only watched it once, but yeah, I'm good on the cards. But yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Also, let me get this Lunar Star music too, though. I owed you that from 25 minutes ago. Lunar Star story. PSP music. Shout outs. The first Echo Generation game was really good. I had a lot of fun with the gameplay. Yeah, I'll pass, but I trust you guys' judgment though. I trust you guys' judgment on that one, you know? Trust you guys' judgment. Alright, I got some Lunar Star story. Thank you guys so much. 94 on the combo board. We are going further than beyond. Make sure you guys hit that like button. 6 more combos till we get the overclock extension locked in, ready to go. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. Let's go. So let's go, man. Appreciate that. I was watching the showcase while making coffee in the morning. Oh, okay, I got you. Gaming Man says, sup, OJ? What's up, man? I picked up Hades 2 today. Did you pick up anything? Also, I picked up Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, I picked up Kirby Air Riders. We're going to check it out tonight, so we're going to play some Kirby Air Riders tonight. I picked it up physical. I got a physical copy of it. Got my... How many physical games do I have now? Do I have 7 or 8? For Switch 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7. 7 or 8 physical games. So I'm working on my actual real cartridge physical library, boys and girls. I'm working on it, you know. I'm working on it. So yeah. I don't typically like cards in my games unless it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I mean, I might play like Pokemon the trading card game. I might check out that. But, you know, I don't really check out too much when it comes to card stuff. Not a big card guy when it comes to games. Not a big card guy. Okay, I think that's gonna get me copyrighted from Lunar Star Stories. Shout outs to Kevin. Thank you for the $3 dono, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $3 dono. All right. Let me see if I can pick up this right here. I think I can get this going right here. There we go. All right, so if you guys have questions, let's go ahead and get into the Q&A portion of the stream. If you guys have questions, I've got answers. You can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence by itself. We'll get some questions going, and then we'll start up some Kirby Air Ride, and probably bang out these last hour or so. So maybe about 30 minutes of questions, and then getting us to 2 hours, and then maybe about a good solid hour of Kirby Air Ride, and of course, overclocks. Almost at that 100 overclock as well. Let's go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist was great. Master Duel, not so much. You know what? I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I think I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game because I wanted to collect it, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that has like a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on the Switch 1. But like, I'm not a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Guy, so I don't even know how good the games are or who's this. Like, I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day and all that, so yeah, I don't know how good or not the games are or anything. All right, take it easy, Dane. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Shout outs. Thank you for the donos. Still waiting for that 2 terabyte Switch 2. 2 terabyte Switch 2. 2 terabyte what? Express SD card. Yeah, you might need it considering Final Fantasy. If you're getting Final Fantasy 7 Remake Intergrade, that's like 95 gigabytes of data. And it's just so funny. I was looking at this Final Fantasy Strangers in Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins. That's like 80 gigabytes, and that's probably, and it probably has like an extra download too, of like DLC or other stuff. So yeah, man, these game sizes are massive. What's up, Kamari Parks? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? After playing so much Trails in the Sky, I'm having a tough time playing turn-based over hybrid combat. I mean, I think it depends on how well the hybrid combat is compared to the turn-based. I mean, I think I can play Trails in the Sky and be like, okay, that's great. And then also play like Clear Obscure Expedition 33, which is not, you know, which is not hybrid, you know, but it's still super fun. So I think it just depends on like what you're playing, like what game you're playing. But yeah, I can see that for sure. I had like a RPG withdrawal after Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out. Like I didn't want to play anything that wasn't like Xenoblade 3. After Metaphor Refantasio came out, I went into a drought of just games in general where I was just like, man, I don't feel like playing nothing because like Metaphor was so great, you know. And I think I pretty much went straight from that into like Xenoblade 3. No, sorry, Xenoblade X, and then I went from Xenoblade X into Clair Obscur. So it's been a pretty good year for me. And I went straight from Clair Obscur into Switch 2. And then Switch 2's just been pretty much non-stop bangers on Switch 2, you know, between Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, Trails in the Sky, Hades came out, Silk Song came out. Those all came out like in the same month. And then, of course, we got, you know, Hyrule Warriors. We got our Pokemon Legends ZA, Hyrule Warriors. You know, now Kirby Air Riders, the Metroid Prime 4. So it's just been a pretty consistent year this year. Yeah, but I need to wait till those 2 terabytes go on Supercell. Bro, you ain't getting a... Don't expect one for the next 4 years. Because 2 terabytes not even common right now. I haven't even seen a 2 terabyte. And then you're talking about Supercell. So that's even going to be some time on top of that. So it's going to be a while before you pick that one up. It's probably going to be at least 3 or 4 years. Supercell? Maybe 2 years. Earliest 2 years. I don't see anything happening by that in terms of Supercells by next year. So I'm thinking it's at least 2 to 3 years. Still need to finish Metaphor. I'm at the final 30 days. Just finish it up. It does kind of go on for a bit longer after that. But just, yeah, just finish it up. If you finish it up, it's super rewarding, man. It's great. It's really, really, really good, man. It's really good. I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy Metaphor Refantasio. I like it a lot. I think it's great, man. I think it's so good. I'm looking forward to what they do next. Like, I don't know what the next step for them is with you know, is with Metaphor. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do next with it. But whatever they do, I'm looking forward to it, man. Whatever they do, I am looking forward to it, and I am ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I am ready to go. I'm ready to get in to whatever's next. So yeah. Ready to get into whatever's next when it comes to that. But make sure you guys hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. Let them know that we are streaming right now. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Like always, hit that like button though. Hit that like button. I'm trying to spend no more than 300. But is he trying to spend more? I haven't even seen a 2 terabyte yet, so we'll see what happens. House gang. Largest micro SD express cards available are 1 terabyte, and no word on when largest sizes will become available. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't even seen them, so we're gonna be waiting years on that, man. There is no 2 terabyte, so we'll see what happens. I mean, you already got about like 230 in the Switch 2 already, so you've got about they take about how much in like a 1 terabyte. I don't know how much space they take, but I think about 1 terabyte of space is enough. Like, I don't think you need to have so many games locked on there to where you can't, you know, to where you not be able to like function the system or use the system without like deleting something else. So I think 1 terabyte is good enough. But that's just me when it comes down to it. Yo, Justin with the $3 dono. Appreciate that.
Air Riders is really testing my Switch 2 battery, especially right after ZA.
Yeah.
Well, also the machine customizer is pretty good. I made a Rick Hop star.
I've been seeing like Garchomp stars and all sorts of crazy stars from the Japanese audience. The Japanese audience is apparently making all sorts of wild different types of stars and machines and crazy stuff. So I mean, there's a way I can download theirs, right? Like, I want the Garchomp one, you know. So So I want the Garchomp one overall. I want that one. So yeah. So why do people need so many games at once? I don't know. Like, listen, I told you guys how when I had my PS5 launch model one that had, you know, 500 gigabytes, which wasn't even 500 gigabytes, you know, I would just delete games, the games that I wasn't playing anymore, and I never upgraded my hard drive in that. The only reason why I got a bigger, because I got the Pro, but I got the Pro because my base PS5 died. I was playing and reviewing, you know, Assassin's Creed and everything on my base PS5. It was fine for me. I would just make space, you know, like I would just make space and do that, you know, so that's just me though, you know, that's just me. I never actually upgraded my you know, but for my Switch, I mean, obviously, I mean, I grabbed actually, I couldn't find an SD memory card big enough, like the 512 or whatever, but that's what I wanted. I couldn't get one. There was none in my town. So I actually, Justin was actually nice enough to send me one of the 512, the O and N ones. So I was able to get that. And that's been good enough for me right now. Like, I haven't really had to, like, oh my gosh, I don't have any more space. You know, I think I've been good with that. So I think I'll be okay with that for a while. Like, if I see a good price on, like, deep discount, maybe next year, I'll grab a 1 terabyte. But yeah, for right now, I'm good. The funniest thing, though, is that I bought, before the Switch 2 was announced, I bought, like, a 1 terabyte micro SD card. Like, all right, I'll be ready for Switch 2 with this. I'll be ready for Switch 2 with this micro SD card, dude. And then Nintendo says, no, you need micro SD Express. So I was like, all right, well, that was a waste. It's about having a wide variety of choice, never knowing what you want to play. Yeah, I guess that's true. But there's only a group of games that I want to play at a time, right? Like, I don't ever have anything crazy where it's like, oh man, I downloaded that 15 years ago. Now I want to check it out. Usually I'll have that in my queue ready to go. But I get it for people if you have like a large digital library, then yeah. Or if you play a lot of different games at a time, then yeah, I can understand that. What's up, Max Only? Welcome to the stream. Also, big love, Justin. Thank you for the combo breaks. 3 combos away from that 100 overclock on the board. Hey, what's up, Max Only? Welcome. Let's see. What I've been doing, deleting games, yeah. But I can understand why somebody would want to just have as many as possible so you just have access to them. Like, if you're someone who plays a lot of different games at one time, or like you just never know what you want to play, then yeah, I get it. Yo, Kevin with the Feraligator cleanup duty, baby. Let's go. Shout outs to my man Kevin once again. Cleanup hitter. Bat up. Let's go. Overclocks 100. You guys know what time it is. Time for the limit break. We out here tonight. Let's go. God, I got me the 1 turtle for the crazy price hike. Is there a price hike on 1 terabyte SD cards? Is there any Black Friday deals on Express cards? Express, not Nintendo's $20 off one, like Amazon Express cards for Switch 2. Are there like any good Black Friday deals for that? For like the 1 terabyte, not like the 256, not that one, not the 256. I need the 1 terabyte. Okay, here we go. We got the Giga Stone. We got the what's the Giga Stone? That's a new one, right? The Giga Stone. We got the Giga Stone, right? Okay, Black Friday deal. You can get the Samsung P9 Micro Express. That one is $74.99. So you can get that one. But you have, oh my gosh, the Giga Stone 1 terabyte, $299? Giga Stone? Nah, bro. Hey, that's like the price of the Switch 2, or almost the price of the whole Switch. Yeah, I'll wait till you Giga drop the price. Oh man, I'm gonna wait on that one, Giga Stone. You can't Giga get me. Oh, I see this Giga Stone. No, I'm gonna Giga wait. Let's see here. Gigastone is the best brand on memory. I bet it is, but I mean, I'm a giga wait for that one. I think if I giga away, I might be able to get some giga discounts. So I already got one. Like, what's it called? Justin was nice enough to ship a 512, you know, Walmart. You know, I got the great value. Shout outs to Justin. He got me the great. I think I'll just roll with the great value. The great value SD card. I think I'll roll with that one, man, for right now. Oh, man. I think I'll roll with that one, man. So, I don't think I need more giga. I'm good. I don't think I need any more giggity. I'm good on the giggity. I'm good, bro. I'm not good on the giggity. I think I'll roll with the ONN. I'll go with the Walmart. I'll just walk in a Walmart, get me some nice, get me my French bread, my Diet Sunkiss. Although I can't even really drink that Diet Sunkiss no more. I can't even really drink soda no more, but whatever. But I mean, if I was going to drink soda like that, it would be my my Diet Sunkiss, my French bread, and an ONN, baby. Shout outs, guys. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you for the 3. Appreciate that, man. For real, big love. I think Gigastone's actually a pretty good brand. It looks like a really like solid brand. It looks premium. It looks premium for sure. But I mean, you can go with if you just need some real quick memory, and you're not really too, if you're not like, if you play one game at a time and just need some quick memory, you can just go ahead and pick up they have the Gigastone 128 for $40. So I mean, like, so I think that would probably be a good deal, or maybe even 256. You can get the 256, but you can get way more memory. Like, Gigastone seems like a really good brand though. It seems like it's like the fastest speeds and all that. Yeah, like looks like Gigastone, man. These guys got some like crazy speeds. Like the read speed on these is like nuts. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, wait, 880? Isn't that like the same as some of the other ones? Anyway, either way. Oh no, it's faster than the Samsung P9. Like that it's like 800. So it's about 80 megabytes faster than the Samsung P9. So yeah, it definitely seems like it's pretty fast. This is like the fastest brand right now at this point. So it seems like that's the case. All right, let's see where we're at on time. All right, we'll do about 12 more minutes of questions and comments, and then we'll get into Kirby Air Riders. GameStop 1 terabyte is 180, I think, for pros. Wonder why Nintendo hasn't made other storage sizes yet. Must be mad expensive for them to do so. What, you mean like cartridge sizes? Or which, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Cartridges? Yeah, it's because of the manufacturing process. It's like, depending on what manufacturing process you're going to use, you might not be able to pay. Like, it wouldn't be worth manufacturing a different size if you're not going to have as many orders for that size and all that. So it's going to actually end up costing more depending on the process. So that's probably, if you're talking about cartridges, that's the reason why. Mine is 900 read speed. So wait a minute, you're getting less read speed, but it costs more when it comes to this Gigastone? Why are they charging so much if you can get better read speeds for cheaper? Lexar is 900 megabytes per second read speed. Write speed is kind of irrelevant for games. Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant for games. So yeah, Gigastone out here giga upgrading. So they out here giga upcharging when you can get 900 read speeds for a bit better on price. Uh-oh, Gigastone. You out here giga scamming? You out here giga scamming? Yeah, I'll probably just wait, man. I'm just gonna wait on I'm just gonna wait on all this. I'm just gonna wait for later. So I'm just gonna wait probably in the next few years. Next few years I'll wait and, you know, I'll go from there. Kirby Air Riders feel so good to play. Yeah, man, I can't wait to dive in myself. Gigastone isn't the best. Comparisons show other brands way ahead. Lexar is among the best, and I got a 1 terabyte on sale for $173. Yeah, that's a much better price. You get 1 terabyte for $173. Dude, the Gigastone is like $100-something more expensive than that one, and you're getting less with the Gigastone. You're getting less speed. So yeah, I don't recommend the Gigastone. You wait for a Giga deal before you go with the Gigastone. You know? Yeah, wait for the Giga discount. So wait for the Giga discount. It's like 500 plus read speeds with the PS5. Well, yeah, that's like a SSD though. So an SSD is not a memory card. So an SSD is going to be way faster than like a memory card. A memory card, it's a little card that you put into a thing. It's not a big old thing that you solder or that you you hot glue to a system. So of course, yeah, that's going to be way faster. Let's see, yeah, wait for the Giga discount. Wait for the Giga discount. I don't know how fast Nintendo's internal flash memory is, though. I don't know what the speed... that's the fastest, but I don't know how fast that is. I don't know how fast that is compared to anything else. But that's the fastest speeds. But yeah, memory cards aren't going to reach speeds of that. I mean, the card would blow up, or it costs $1,000, you know, because it's small. It's a small process. The thing with Gigastone is that they're super durable. Super durable. Yeah, other cards are super durable too. My Walmart brand card is working just fine. It's I've been using it since pretty much launch. I think right around launch, a little bit after. I think Justin, when did you send that to me? You sent it to me. I think I got it right before Yakuza 0. So I got it like I think in July or something like that. So mine's been working just fine. So mine's been giga durable too. Because I got an extra 2 terabyte installed on my Pros. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that it's hard to do. I'm just saying that, like, a big heat-sinked hard drive, yeah, of course that's going to be faster than a small, tiny memory card. It's the size difference that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, like, I'm not saying it's hard to do it. I mean, sure, you can do it. It's not hard. But I'm just saying if you're talking about an SSD that's hot, like, that's heat-sinked, onto your system that's like probably like this big, right? They're not small compared to a small, tiny, you know, micro SD card. That's, y'all know what a micro SD card look like, right? Where's my micro SD card at? All right, here we go. So compared to something that's this small, like there's a difference between making something in terms of speeds for something tiny where you have to make the process small as heck compared to a big old huge memory, like a big old huge memory card, you know, SSD. So they're not that small though. I mean, they're not like that small. Like and they're not that small though. They're NVMe's, they're like probably like they're kind of more like this size, maybe a bit bigger, maybe a bit longer, compared to a micro SD card that's tiny. So that's the big difference. Yeah, it's like 30 times larger. Like there's no, I mean, yeah, they're smaller, but they're still nowhere near the size of a micro SD card. And let me give you guys an example. Back in the day, this is actually the same. This is the same memory card that I had in college when these first started coming out. This thing right here, this is 8 gigabytes. I remember back in the day, this was a lot of memory. This was a ton of memory. And this costs way more than the bigger block memory cards that you can buy or whatever. It costs way more just because it was small. That's the only reason why. It wasn't even like it was the fastest or it was the best. It was just because it was small. That's the only reason why that it costs as much as it did, is because it was small. When they make things smaller, it's always going to be more expensive and nowhere near as fast, you know? So yeah. It's the size of this. Even if it was the size of this, look, bro, look at a micro, look. even if it was, is still way bigger than a micro SD card. Like, still way, way, way bigger. Still way bigger. Oh, and it's held up since day one as well. Okay. Take the bigger one. Well, I mean, I'll take the portability of actually being able to take my Switch anywhere. You can't install a heatsink to a hybrid system. That doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure if you can install heatsinks to hybrid systems, they'd probably be doing it. Sony couldn't. What did they do? They made you stream the PS5 to play it portable. So, I mean, that's great. Sure, that'd be awesome if we can install a heatsink. But I don't think you're going to be able to install a heatsink on a hybrid system, Nick. that doesn't make any sense. That's not engineered that way. Let's see. The only time we can compare sizes. The only time. My Wii U had 128 gig. Almost feel like the games felt like all the games fit on it. Well, the Wii U, every single physical game didn't install. So you didn't need to use all of the memory on like your Wii U. Like, it'd only be for like digital games if you're trying to get them digital. But if you wanted to just like, you can literally roll with like a 128 probably on Wii U and be okay if you just bought games physical. Because if you just bought games physical, then there wouldn't be a problem. So yeah. That's why I'm glad I got both. Yeah, exactly. It's good to have both. I'm just saying, like, if you're engineering a hybrid system, you know, you gotta do micro SD express. There's not really any other option for you, unless you want to just go with slower memory. Like, you can roll like the Steam Deck. Steam Deck, you can use the micro SD cards, but man, that's a lot of the games, it's weird. It's funky playing them off a SD card if you're not using the internal memory. So, like, I think the only option for them, right? A PS5, obviously, you can open it up, you can heat sink it, you can do different things. But with like a hybrid system, you're not going to be able to open up the system. You're not going to be able to do that. So you're going to have to get something that's decent enough on read speeds and like price. And you see the prices, man. Like, the prices are as high when it comes to like the higher end micro SD cards. They're as high as some of the NVMe, right? Like, they're like the same. They're like as high as price, and then also less memory, or like about the same memory. So it's like you got to pay around the same for a thing that's nowhere near as fast, right? Because of the size of it, because of how it's manufactured, because of how tiny it is, you know? So I don't get the hybrid console term. Don't like it. Sorry. What does that even mean, Felipe? Sony went with SD cards for the PSP and Vita. Should have done better. Well, Sony went with their own proprietary memory cards with the Vita, and everyone says that caused their downfall with the Vita, was because they went with their own memory cards. But I don't think that was completely it. I think it was more due to the game lineup. I think that was the real downfall of the Vita, was the game lineup. If they had a better game lineup, it probably would have done better. So I think that's really what happened there. Overall. So yeah, that'd be my thing. I think that's what happened. All right, Felipe. Thanks for letting us know, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting us know. Seriously, I'll get the feedback back to Nintendo. Hopefully they'll change it for you, okay? Hopefully they'll change the terms so you can feel comfortable. Yeah, PSP did good, but I think the problem with PSP was that PSP seems to be that people just bought it to pirate, like the pirate stuff on it, you know? Because the game sales were nowhere near as high as like the console sales. Like, the console sells 80-something million plus, but the game sales does not have some of the best selling games. You know, like Sony has games that sold way better, like on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 4 and all that. So I think the issue that I just see personally with PSP was that it just seemed like people just bought it to pirate and play like classic games overall. And I think that's the reason why Sony overcorrected and went absolutely nuts with the Vita, right? Like, if they felt that there was nothing wrong with PSP and how people did it, they wouldn't have done what they've done with the Vita. They would have just kept everything like, hey, let's just use the same stuff, use whatever, and just upgrade, like, to boost the power of the system. But I think that they were actually bent out of shape, that people were hacking. Kind of similar to Nintendo with the Switch 1. I mean, yeah, Switch 1 was successful and all that, but the problem with the Switch 1 is that the hacking, the jacking, like the stealing and all that, the piracy was too much, so Nintendo went nuts on the Switch 2, and you can see the system, apparently, I don't know if this is 100% true, but the rumors that it's going to take them about 10 years for an emulator, and then on top of that, you're going to have a bunch of games that you're not going to be able to dump because they're on game key cards and not on actual cartridges, so it's really just going to be the games that come out on actual cartridges. So it's like, even that, even after you get that done, how are you going to tackle the game key card situation, you know? So it's like, yeah. They were buying movies on PSP too. Yeah, I don't know how the movie sales were. I don't think Sony ever gave us the numbers for like movie sales and all that. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably did okay, like the UMD sales. But yeah, it just seemed like people were just buying it to hack. Vita failed because of the 3G model, causing confusion and turning people off paying a subscription. The high failure rate, high price cards, lack of quality exclusives in games designed for more buttons. Yeah, I agree. I think that using the claw method on the Vita was a situation, and I think that when you look at the Vita, how advanced that it got, it almost felt like the games, why don't you just make it for PlayStation like 4 or PlayStation 3 or whatever? You can just make it for that instead, because like Sony's games were always like, not always, but Sony was leaning more towards the spectacle, you know, cinematic, bigger type of games. And I think that while those are okay, those don't necessarily lend themselves well to a handheld system. So it's like, okay, you got Uncharted. Uncharted is a spectacle, big graphics game, and then on the PS Vita, it becomes like somewhere between a PS2 and a PS3, you know, game, and it kind of takes away some of the appeal. The Uncharted game on the Vita is good, but it's like the whole franchise was built on, oh, this is the graphics game, you know? And like, this is like the cinematic game, and it's not as cinematic or as big graphically as it was before. Then you don't have anything that's like a Pokemon, or you don't have anything that's up to that level. So then, yeah, you run into more problems. But Sony didn't lean into what they had. Like, they didn't lean into making, you know, like some incredible, like, okay, we're going to have incredible Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, like unique games built for this game in a cadence, like in an order. It was like spread out, and it was like weird, and like how Jackson said, it was just kind of like how they did it, just like the quality exclusives just weren't there consistently enough. They did not dedicate enough to it, and I think that they thought that more third parties was going to support the system. I think they thought that because of the power of the system, and third parties were like, yeah, we're just going to do mobile phone games, and like we're just going to abandon both of these, the 3DS and the PSP. We're just going to abandon both, you know, like Western developers just abandoned both of them. And then Japanese developers abandoned, you know, they somewhat stuck around for the PS Vita, and then they, like, you know, they supported the 3DS here and there, you know, so yeah. Another Monster Hunter could have maybe saved them, but I don't know. Maybe Monster Hunter. Yeah, maybe Monster Hunter. But even then, that might have been a tough one, you know. I literally learned about game piracy from the PSP. Yeah, Uncharted on the Vita was one of the best titles, but overall it wasn't great. Same with Assassin's Creed Revelations. Good for Vita, yet one of the worst AC games. Switch 2's getting Shadows a week. Yeah, Monster built from the ground up. Vita could have saved. Maybe I don't even know if that would have been enough, to be honest. But maybe it would have been. Maybe it wouldn't have. I mean, not sure. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility for sure. Definitely a possibility. But it's already done, guys. That's done and dusted. You know, that's old news at this point. Like, people have argued what could have saved the Vita. It's almost like the Wii U situation too, like where it's like, Here's what could have saved the Wii U. It's like, yeah, we know, we heard it. Maybe if it would have got this uniquely built for it, this type of thing. But sometimes things are just destined to not do well, man. Like sometimes there's nothing that you can do. It's just, hey, look, this is just how the system did. This is just how it was, and that's just how it's going to be. You know, it's just that's the fate of the system. You know, that's the fate of it. That's what happened to the system. So there's always that too. I mean, there's always that angle or that aspect that could be a thing with that. So wait, hold up. I'm gonna get this ready. Display, adjust screen size. Okay, no, we good. I don't recall there being. Okay, never mind. Maybe it is. Okay. Maybe the bezels are that big on my OLED. Alright. Okay. So let's go and let's get into some Kirby Air Ride. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Kirby Air Ride is here. Shout outs to everybody that dropped donos. We are at 100 on the combo exactly. We are going to be playing for a little bit under an hour. We'll see if we can get some extensions or not. We'll see what time it is by the time that I'm done. All right, let's take a look. So I've got my Switch all hooked up, ready to go. We got Kirby Air Riders in here, ready to go. So we'll take a look at this. Casual Noob with the dog donut says, hey, PlayerEssence, sorry, I was back. I am back. I was jumping in Kirby Air Riders, and man, I just got that Sakurai dopamine. The rush of the achievements, like Smash, Ultimate. Yeah. Wait, hold up. And there we go. As soon as the game starts, it does that. Hold up, guys. Yeah, now it looks all washed out. I think it's because it's the HDR, man. I'm just going to turn the HDR off. HDR just ruins the capture card. It really does. It just washes it out, and it just ruins the capture card. So we're just going to turn that off. We're just going to turn that off so we just don't have... Oh, wait a minute. It still kind of looks like washed out a little bit. I don't know. As soon as I start recording or I start going on here, this thing does this, bro. I thought I fixed it. Give me a second. Hold up. Because it's fine beforehand, then all of a sudden I think something kicked on my actual TV too, like on my actual monitor where it said HDR. So I think that actually caused it to mess up just a little bit too. Give me a second. Yeah, I think something kicked on my OLED TV that was like HDR, and I'm like, and it was just fine beforehand. It was fine, and then it messed. Oh, dude, I swear I tested all this. I swear I tested all this. I promise you, I tested all this beforehand. So does it look a little washed out to you guys? Does it look washed out? Or does it look fine? Overall, it looks a little washed out to me on my end. Like the screen looks a little washed out. So you guys let me know if it looks bad or if it looks good. But it does look washed out to me, and I don't know why it's doing this. That's the funny thing. I thought I actually fixed this. I thought I did. Yeah, I thought I actually fixed this, but I guess I didn't. You have HDR. It's washed, yeah. That setting is just for handheld mode. Oh, the HDR setting's just for handheld mode? Is it really? Oh, okay. Okay. So let me just turn it off on my... Let me see if I can just turn it off on mine. Okay. Alright, so gaming, premium... Yeah, it looks... refresh rate, clock, adaptive sync, disk, professional. Hold up, give me 1 second here, guys. RGB color mismatch on settings menu. RGB color mismatch on settings menu. All right, I'll take a look. Display HDR. I might have messed up everything right there. Hold up. Uh-oh. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, it still looks kind of washed. Yeah, the thing about my TV or my monitor, when I go to I switch the what's it called, the HDR settings, and I don't see where it goes where it says turn it off. I think maybe, yeah, I don't know where it says turn it off. I'll be honest, like I can't. I don't know where it just says 2 different types of settings. Like I just see I have an MSI, so if anybody that has an MSI and they know exactly where it's at, let me know. You can go to display settings on Switch 2.
You can go to display settings on Switch 2 and go to HDR output to turn it off.
Yeah, that's what I did. I went to display settings on Switch 2. Display. Okay, did I not? System. Yeah. That. Okay, off, right? Just off. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what it was. It was that one, not the system screen. Okay. I had to go down. There's the second one. There's the second one, and that's what made it look all kind of washed. Okay, now, you see, now we Gucci. Now we're good. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 3, too. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right. Okay, there we go. Now it's looking good. Now we're looking good. All right, here we go. Much better. Thank you, Deported to Sling with the $2 dono as well. Casual Noob, Justin. Okay, yeah, we just had to turn it off. The HDR jacks up. It jacks up everything, man. It really does. The HDR just jacks up everything for the recording. The song is a bop, too. Yeah, the song's a bop as well. Start your engine in lessons. Learn the basics of hands-on practice. We're gonna go to road trip.
Road trip.
Road trip. I forgot how to play though. Hit the road for a solo trip with your favorite rider. Alright, we got A lot can happen on the open road. Yeah, I totally forgot how to, like, I forgot all the controls and stuff, so if it's so bad, I'll just exit out and we'll go to lessons real quick. Nah, it's not, I don't have an Elgato card. I got a Genki. It's just the HDR. The HDR with recording, like with recording software just sucks, man. It just never really works that well. So, all right. Oh, you got the checklist, got the achievements. Oh, new game. Oh man, please look, casual, normal, hard. For more intense experience, this can be changed. Let's go hard and let's see how difficult it actually is compared to the regular.
From out of the sky, air ride machines rained down like shooting stars. They were found in all shapes and sizes, but with no ability to move on their own. However, if someone touched them and shared their will, the engines sprang to life, and they were able to move with incredible speed. These individuals were called riders. Soon, vehicle and rider pairs were a common sight, partnering up for everyday travel, as well as thrilling races. One day, some riders noticed their vehicles were acting strange. They were looking somewhere far away. If you wish to go there, let's go. But what awaits these riders and machines at the end of their journey toward the unknown?
I already got all the lessons in. To be honest, I already did. I just forgot a lot of this stuff, so I'll learn on the fly. Oh man, Kirby's flight speed. Kirby's speed is way faster. Oh man, DDD's super fast, but everything else is trash. I'm just gonna go with Kirby.
Kirby!
Different colored Kirby's. Let's go with the regular Kirby. Go with Hat Kirby? No, Hat's fine. Alright, we'll take off.
Launch!
Yeah, this game's chaos. I played the demo. I thought it was super fun. Alright. Race. Fantasy Meadows. Fiora Fields. Road trip. Race. Alright.
3, 2, 1, start!
So yeah, we got the boost. Gotta stay behind in there. Hit him with the boost. Oh no. Stay behind there, get the... Going slow. Going so slow. Stay in there. Go boost. How do you do like the what's it called? The attack skin. I might have to what's it called? I might have to redo the what's it called? The cause I forgot how to play. No free game. I bought this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we gotta press the A button. Alright, there we go. We gotta press the A button. Okay, we gotta press the A button. So that's the Paul Gell. Thank you for the $1 dono. Alright. Start over. Alright. So I just gotta get the hang of the controls and all of that. Let's do it this time. This time we're gonna do good this time. A button. Yeah, I forgot the A buttons to what's it called? To suck up enemies. Yeah, the game looks clean, man. It looks clean. I'm gonna learn on the fly. But I totally forgot how to play. Alright, here we go.
3, 2, 1, start!
I'm gonna get in. I'm racing against that thing, right? Yeah, I'm racing against. That's one of the racers. Is that thing? Boom, boom, boom. We gotta do like, we gotta hit him with the, what's it called? Oh, I got hit with something. Give me this. There we go. It's going super slow. Oh no. Oh, I messed up again. Oh, we were right there. We were both right there. There's no way this is that hard. You got, listen, you got this. You get it. Yeah, there's no way this is that hard. Alright, so we're gonna get this until we actually... We got close to beating him this time. I remembered how to suck up enemies and all that. Yeah, the little enemies are like the riders. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, this time I'm gonna beat it. There's gonna be no problem right now beating this one. Yeah, they're timing. I'm also not hitting the jumps correctly. So I think we should probably, like, if I fail this one again, I'm just gonna go into the training mode so I remember how to play everything. Because I totally forgot how to play everything. So yeah, like doing like all the stuff. Like I totally forgot. So I remember the boosting. Alright, yeah, okay, that's a perfect land. I remember that. So getting the stars or whatever. Like I don't like how it does like the what's it called? Alright, there we go. Oh man, he's got the fire though. Okay. Those guys run out of the way. Alright, cool. Boom. How did he get in front of me? All right, there we go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Clear challenges. Next up. Perform 2 perfect landings. Tank star. All right. Eat 20 kinds of food. All right. Cool, sounds good. You can now ride on Tank Star. Alright. Stage 1. We out here. Get out of here. Got a time attack. Race flower. Okay. Race flower. We'll just center track again. Tilt the direction you want to go. Steer control. Use the free control, tilt direction you want to go, steer control. Okay, I'll just use free control.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. We got the top right. Stop hitting me. Okay, only 1 lap left. Oh, bomb! Yo, bombs. Oh, no. No! Oh, my... Bro! I was right there. All right, let's go. Let's go. I was right there.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, you still got to get behind people to get like that. All the regular race stuff still applies. Oh my gosh, no. Oh no. No! Yeah, let's go! Oh man, that was close. That was close. That was close. Alright, keep going. Okay. Sticker. Sticker. Decal. Alright, let's go. Met a certain game in the history video today, so I thought you'd think of Buck Bumble. Oh my gosh, Buck Bumble? No. No Buck Bumble, Paul Gale. Thank you for the $1 dono. No Buck Bumble, please. Alright, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I forgot about the start. Okay, I forgot how to do like the jumps. How about that? So like... Nope. Is there any way to look behind me? Yeah, but like, you can't just like do regular boosts. Okay. Oh no. I gotta get better, man. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the overhead races remind me of RC Pro AM or like off-road from back in the day. Those were like cool. Alright. Rest area 1. Oh, got my defense, top speed, glide. Alright. Give me that boost in top speed. So we can get a new vehicle. Wing Star. Gotta collect a lot of new machines. Destroy boxes, target flight, drag race. Oh man, let's destroy some boxes, yeah? It's been, I've seen enough. It's better than Gran Turismo 7. I've never played Gran Turismo 7. I played older Gran Turismos. Yeah. Ooh. Freeze. Freeze. Oh my god, yo.
You did it!
Destroy 17 boxes. Theme, sticker, decal. Whatever I did, I just blasted that off the... Oh, what's going on here? Powerful enemies take on extra difficult challenges to earn some worthwhile rewards. Okay. It's the gooey! Gooey, 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 gooey. Race to the finish. I don't know if I'll be able to beat this guy, man. These races, I have not been able to do good so far. I'm perfect. Ah, there we go. Perfect landing. Big boost. Oh no. Oh, I didn't get the enemy. Oh, perfect land. Let's go. boost. Yeah. Let's go. Almost thought Kirby got a KO there. Almost. Like Super Smash Brothers. Okay, I thought I was gonna get cooked on that race, guys. I actually thought I was gonna get cooked. I don't know what happened. I did okay. I did okay on that one. Ooh. Wait, we got charge, defense. Oh, let's go with the charge. We got Nick 93. We got Nick HT5YI. These stupid, what's it called? These stupid at names, man. Kirby Melee, Gourmet Race. Uh-oh. Let's go with the Kirby Melee. Let's go with the Kirby Melee. Defeat more foes than anyone else. Alright. Oh. Only 30 seconds left. Getting cut up. Cut up. Bang. 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 Give me that. Bang. Bang. Oh, snap, yo. Boom. Oh, let's go. 20 enemies defeat us. Yeetus, delete us. Defeat us. Level tennis. Level tennis. 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 Let's go. Decal. Decal. Susie. Hit 3 enemies with a single attack. Yo, let's go. A new rider? You now ride as Susie. I do not want to ride as Susie, but if I ever did want to ride as Susie, okay, that's cool. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? A power-up. Ooh, let's go with the fire. Fire. Items active at the start of the challenge. Defeat rival, capture, attack, destroy boxes. We're gonna defeat the rival. Road trip. We're defeating the rival for sure. This game is so good with the GameCube controller. Maybe I'll check out my GameCube controller.
3, 2, 1, go! Fire!
Alright. Woo! Wait, hold up. Blast it away!
Fighter!
Oh no. Ooh, hold up. Oh man, did I get smoked? I got smoked. Alright. Hold up. I got smoked, man. I got smoked on this one. Hold up. Warp Star, slow to the ground bound, but so is Glittery when it takes flight. Nah, we're just gonna roll with the regular. I got bodied.
3, 2, 1, go! Fire!
Alright, here we go. Oh, take that. Oh, what? How did I not hit him? Oh man, I'm getting. Okay, here we go. We got a bomb. Okay. Oh, whoa, what's happening? Oh my gosh, I'm getting. Oh, take that. No. Okay. Cutter. You got cut. Oh no! Oh, here we go. Excellent. Yeah, okay. I'm about to say, I didn't know. I didn't know if I got cooked or if he got cooked. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I was like, I'm not sure which one. Sticker. Clear Stadium Challenge 3 times. Turbo Star. We out here turboing. Yeah, I'm right on the Turbo Star. Rest area 3. Is that a gummy? You turn up 1, glide up 1, boost. Oh, we gotta go with the boost. You know what we gotta do? We gotta go with the boost, baby. The boost. Oh, you can change the machine while it's loading too. Okay, I saw that in the top corner. What's that? Race flower. I don't know what those other twos are. Let's just do this race. Yeah, that was pretty intense, dude. That was pretty intense, the Great Wall. It was. Alright, top ride.
3, 2, 1, start!
Go. Ooh.
Flash! Fire! Freeze!
No! Okay. What to say? I bet if that stupid thing passed me up at the very end, bro. I was about to say, don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Get out of here. We got time attack, Kirby melee. Oh man. Button rush. What's this? Button rush. Ride over buttons and battle for control of the area.
3, 2, 1, go!
Boom, boom, boom. Button. 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 Benjamin Button. More buttons. Button, button. Ooh, no, I didn't mean to. More buttons this way. Button, button, button. Button, button, button. Button, button.
5, 4,
Button.
3, 2,
One more button.
time!
Alright. Oh man, 500 points for those buttons though. Let's go. 300. Okay. Stage 1 almost complete. Let's go. Out of here. Let's go ahead and go with this. That's the ice guy, isn't it? Iceman encounter. It's like you just see it coming. I see you coming. Bandana Waddle D. I'm taking out Bandana Waddle D on this piece, man. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, start!
Oh my, yo, I got smacked. Let me go get a weapon.
Fire!
Pow! Yowza! Oh. Yo, you want some of this? You want some of this, son?
Excellent!
Take the fireballs to the face. Yo, the crystal, the rewards, the glory. Stage clear, baby. Let's go. Oh, memory. Someone's fragment. Collect the truth to know. Okay, hold up. What's all this about? Yeah, we hit him with the burn. Hit him with the Charizard. Hit him with the Charizard, baby.
Zora, a living machine. Possessing its own will, but unable to move on its own. Long ago, it drifted through the universe. Until falling upon a remote region of the planet Popstar.
Depending on the friends you've encountered. Oh! Let's go. You just hit him with the bomb. I said it's a snow dude, but that's the bomb guy. That's the bomb guy, not the snow guy. Save data, yeah. Oh, look at all these save slots you can have. Thanks, Sakurai! Both drives. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just go with the Warp Star. Mega Blossom Meadow. Recipe to release dash. Sandbag. Time attack. Reach the goal within the time limit. Okay.
Three, two, one, start! Needle!
Needle. Needle. Boost.
5, 4, 3, finish!
Casual noob with the dollar dono. Sakurai dopamine rush. Yes, sir. The dopamine rush is there. Clear air ride challenges of a total of 3 times. Chef Kawasaki. Kawasaki in this piece. Kawasaki in this piece. Let's go. Thank you for the dollar dono, Mr. Casual Noob. The Sakurai dopamine rush is unmatched. Get out of here, sandbag. Ooh. Waddle D's pride and joy. Waddle D. All right, what we got here? Got a Jet Star over 4K Jet Star. 4K Jet Star. We got a steep ball power, speed up. So if we get the Jet Star, we get that for forever. So we got the Jet Star. Let's go. All right, we get an exit shop. Oh, hold up. We might. Maybe we do with the charge speed up. Speed up. Exit. All right. Spend 1K on Drag Race, Celestial Valley, Sky Sands. Let's do a race, baby. Let's do a race, baby. Reward 300. Oh, here we go. Great Cave Escape or whatever the heck this song is. Woo! Oh my God! Yo, wait. What? The speed's up. I hear the speed's up, man. I'm cutting through. I think I won the race. Yo, oh my gosh, yo, that was actually wild. Alright, there you go. Alright. Vampire Star. Wait. Yeah, no, I was like, wow. Capture attack, short race, treasure hunt. Oh, I like treasure hunts. I like me some treasure hunts. Find the key and open the treasure chest. Okay.
3, 2, 1, start!
Oh, there's a key up there. Oh my God. Wait, can I not? Oh, I gotta open the key. I gotta get the key. Sorry. Oh, I'm stupid.
Freeze!
There's the key. Oh, dude. think okay, good. I was about to say, I'm trying to just break open the thing. I'm thinking there's a key in there, then I go somewhere else. It's like, no, I gotta get the key, bring it back to the chest. Oh, the star is great for racing. Yeah, I gotta get the key, bring it back to the chest. All right. Oh, the wheelie bike. Let's go. Let's go. Wheelie bike in the house. Now I'm riding the wheelie bike. Yeah. Ooh, HP. My top speed. My HP's trash, but my top speed. I want to go fast. I gotta get some health though. Maybe I'll get a little bit of health next time. I got like nothing on my health. Justin, did you already do like the single player campaign? Time attack. I don't know what this thing is. What is this? Oh. Okay, it's like you keep going. Race. Race. Okay, let's just play this one. Sky Sands, really nice level. Yeah, Sky Sands, gotta check that out. Race to the finish in the air.
3, 2, 1, start!
Boom! Oh. 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 Okay. Boost! Woo! Water. Push. 20 perfect landings already? I thought that was going to be one thing that I was going to be bad at, was the perfect landing. But I've actually been okay at the perfect landing. Actually been okay at it. Knuckle Joe. Give me a knuckle sandwich. Let's go, Knuckle Joe. Knuckle Joe with the knuckle sandwich. Yeah, I beat it on hard. Took 2 hours. It's meant for multiple runs. Okay, nice, nice. can't juke him. Can't juke him. Alright. Oh, okay. Top right.
3, 2, 1, start! Fighter! Fire!
Was he in front of me the whole time? Is he? Oh, he's still in front of me.
Fire! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. I was like, where is he? I'm like doing laps and he's like not here. All right, we got one on health. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I could expect a lot of people not to like this game. That's okay. Everybody doesn't have to like everything. Oh, bandana Waddle Dee. We got a knuckle sandwich, then we got bandana Waddle Dee. Let's go. Okay. The coffee shop, defense, charge, wait, charge. Let's go. Warp star. Go back to the warp star. Oh man, we got all. I don't even know what all this means, but I'm gonna go here. Bubba Lubba. Just gonna call him Bubba Lubba. Drag race, time to race, air glider. Let's go with time to race. Just because I took off my warp star thing. Yo, the hamster. Yeah, a little bit of a loading time there. Not on that flash memory. When the timer ends. Okay, when the timer ends.
3, 2, 1, start! Sword!
Oh, where's the second player at?
4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Dude, oh my god. I never even got close to the hamster. 120? Because I lost? Greatly accelerates greatly. Slow down and grab. Okay, we'll just keep this.
3, 2, 1, start!
I could have got one. Oh, what's happening? Ow. Bang.
Sleep!
Oh, what?
4,
Oh my god. Yo.
2,
That sleep messed me up. That sleep it put me to sleep. It put me to sleep. Yeah, Rick's not a joke on this one. Alright.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay. Okay, these guys are all just trolls.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, these guys are all just okay. Maybe I just have to fight them. I don't try to inhale. I have to try to fight those guys. Okay.
3, 2, 1, start!
Oh no. Okay. There he is. Okay, there we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm so close. Oh, I was right there. Okay, so we gotta try to hit those guys, and then get the speed bump, get the speed boost. I was right there. I'm gonna beat it this time. Oh, I didn't get the what's it called on that. Oh, come on! Oh! They're taking all my money! Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so close.
3, 2, 1, start!
What happened? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh no!
4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Yeah, let's go. I don't know what I actually did better that time, though. I'll be honest. I have no idea what I did better. I don't think I did anything better that time. I don't even know. Did they slow him down on purpose just so I can beat the challenge? I don't think I did anything different. Rick just was like, ah, I'm gonna give him a break. I got a little lucky or something. Like I said, I don't even know if I did anything. Oh man. Alright, oh, here we go. New car. Or new machine. Chariot. Speed up by holding on. Gourmet race, defeat rival. Rail panic. Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing like it's gonna be like a multiple playthrough thing. Grind rails take the lead.
3, 2, 1, go!
Please, no! Ah! Okay. Bow! 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 Okay, you gotta go in between. Yo, on easy, this is like, if you put this on easy or even normal, it's just easy dubs, no matter what, Because it's on hard, and yeah, it's like not the easiest, but it's not the hardest either, but I'm still early in the game, though, I guess. Swap machine total of 5 times. Weight, defense, glide, weight, defense. Let's hit him with a little bit of defense. Took 20 times to win it first. 20 times? What do we got here? Time versus. Let's get. Woo! 1,000. We out here. Frozen hillside. All right. Frozen hillside. Okay.
3, 2, 1,
go.
Start!
Smack. I gotta be on the same rail as him. Give me those. Yeah! Oh, yo. Yeah. Special! Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, no! Okay. We're going the right way now. Ah, smash. Get out of here. Am I liking it so far? It's cool. It's a little bit different. It's a very, like I said, it's kind of like, it feels like Smash Brothers, the racing game at times. Like, it's kind of hectic. But the road trip mode so far is actually pretty fun. Like, there's a lot of different things to do. Yo, we got the eShop. All right, what do we got? We got 2,000 for defense up. Out here trying to steal. What we got? Flash power, sword power, jet power. All right, what we got? Offense for 2K. All right, we hit him with a little bit of offensive power. All right, Oh, on a super hard challenge? Okay, yeah. Further in? Okay. That's crazy, man. Be the lead when the timer ends. Oh no, we got the hamsters again. Not this again. Not the hamsters. Not the hamsters, please. Don't hamster me to death. Okay, I don't know how to race. Okay. Oh yeah, let's hit the speeds, baby. Get out of here. Ow! Stop hitting me. No, I wanted to.
5, 4, 3.
No!
1.
No! What happened? Oh! I thought for a second, man. I thought for a second. I was like, dude. Oh my gosh, I thought they got me. Oh, here we go. There's the Garchomp mobile right there. If you get the Rex Wheelie. Ooh. Rex Wheelie. I thought for a second, man. And we'll finish this one out. We'll probably wrap it up after this, guys. Woohoo! Oh yeah, definitely set for multiple playthroughs. Look at that. You can go up. There's stages up. There's stages down. Look at this. Oh my goodness. What is this, like a rogue mode or something like that? Is this like a rogue mode? Oh man. That's crazy. A safe, stable ride thanks to its two-wheel design, turn sharp corners, reliable agility glide. I'm just gonna go back to this. Lake Breeze Lane. Oh, this place looks nice. Defeat them all. Gourmet race, drag race. Let's do defeat it. Gotta defeat them all. Gotta defeat them all. Okay. Oh, what happened? Okay, I gotta defeat all those things. Okay, I got a spike. Spike, get spiked on your head, son! Spike again. Oh.
Excellent!
Oh, I won. What? I don't even know. Alright, guys. We're gonna end it. I thought I lost. I saw my dude getting blasted into the sky. I didn't know what was going on. Okay. So, we're gonna wrap it up here. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to tonight's stream. That was a ton of fun with Kirby Air Riders, baby. A lot of fun. So, we'll be back with more Air Riders probably at our marathon stream. Dude, I did not know what was happening. I knew that I was spiking people at one point, but then somebody came behind me and hit me, and I thought that I was dead, but no, they were dead. So I got the victory. I got the dub on that. So we're going to be back with more Kirby Air Riders at our marathon stream. Hopefully we can have the marathon stream sometime in this early December. I want to try to plan it, try to get everything planned out. It's just taking forever, guys. So I'm sorry. I got to get my room finished too, so my room's not done. So let's get that planned out. We'll be back tomorrow for JoJo Friday. We're going to have a big, long stream. I'm going to see if I can get a guest on for JoJo Friday, see if somebody wants to come on and talk games with me for a bit. Maybe Stealth can come on Friday night or something like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out to today's stream. Today's stream was awesome. Shout out to everybody that dropped the donos, man. Big love to people that dropped donos during the gameplay stream as well. Casual Noob, Justin, Deported Sicilian, Kevin, thank you guys so much. Froggy, shout out to everybody that dropped donos today, man. You guys were incredible. I appreciate the love on the channel. Switch After Dark, Clabby, Justin, Cyber Taurus. Oh, that was yesterday, but still, Cyber Taurus, he'll be back later. Yeah, Switch After Dark, Simeon Coin. Thank you guys so much for everybody that dropped donos and memberships. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the re-ups. Thanks for all the elite ninjas here in the chat. Thanks for all the ninjas chatting with me. You guys have a nice Friday, or no, today's Thursday. You guys have a nice Thursday night. It gets harder. I almost quit towards the end. I bet it gets harder, man. I bet it does. So hopefully I won't quit. Hopefully I won't quit. Hopefully I can keep going. So, all right, guys. Love y'all so much. Thank you guys for coming up to tonight's stream. We'll be back tomorrow with a nice stream as well, and we'll see you guys